spelling weird.
Yeah.
No you.
No U.
All of
Reverse.
us.
No W.
Draw 4.
Pot of greed.
What?
Something me and my friend say.
No,
Wait, what
I
did you
legitimately
say,
didn't hear what
though?
you said.
Pot of greed.
Pot of
Pot
greed.
of greed?
Oh.
It
What
allows
does
you to
that
draw
mean?
2 more cards.
Wait, I'm sorry. I didn't quite get at that. What does pot of greed do?
It allows you to draw 2 more cards.
No, I'm not following. You need to say it again.
2 more cards.
Alright, so should we play a short game or a full game?
Up to you.
Full game is 120 minutes.
I ain't got work tomorrow. I don't give a shit.
Perfect. Full game it is.
Though I am out of booze. Wait, no, I'm not. I'm out of beer.
The
I
only
am
thing I'm
far
asking
from
is
out
I
of
get
beer
2
and booze.
yaws.
Yeah, I can't see you being out of booze ever.
What is that supposed to mean?
I'm pretty sure you know. Hello everybody who is watching this. I am playing Monster Prom again. And I am here with some friends of mine. Fuzz, of course, is always here. He's always
Hello.
here. Ham is here.
Hello.
And Levy!
Hey.
She's never played this game before, so this is all brand new. So it'll be fun. And Fuzz only played it the one time, so
Hey.
Yaws.
So, spooky high school, the sweetest years of our lives. Back then, we were young and unafraid. Sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid, but always willing to live life to the fullest. We were on a wild journey to discover who we really were. I always pick her, and I always name her Veronica.
I wanna be the flame one. Then I'm a redhead.
You can do that.
Sweet.
Veronica. She pronouns.
Oh, hello, honey. Saturn.
No. Hello?
Hello.
Hi. Oh,
Thank
hello.
you for all the
Happy
support.
birthday, honey.
Happy birthday,
Thank
my
you.
dear son.
Thank you.
Are you drunk right
Yeah.
now? Also, hey,
No.
Saturn. You're totally
Hey,
drunk.
No.
Oh, Toast is here too.
And
Oh
Koza.
god, everyone's joining in.
Okay, I am streaming, by the way, so just letting you know.
Streaming on like an actual app right now? You're
Like
actually...
on YouTube.
Oh.
You can be in
Oh.
here, it's fine. And I don't care if you swear, because this game has a lot of swearing in it, so.
Oh.
Yeah, what up?
Fuck!
Good for
I
you.
don't,
Check.
I don't believe you.
Oh my.
You don't believe me?
So how was your
That's
birthday,
rude.
honey?
Wait, who is player 2? Oh, that's
me.
Okay, so we'll do this for Levy then. What name do you want?
Ellie.
E-L-L-I-E or Y?
I.E.
I-E. She pronouns?
Showtime!
And then this one should be Ham?
I don't think it is.
No?
No.
I'll get the shadow, dude.
No, I'm always Oz.
I'm always Oz.
No, I'm always Oz. You played it once.
Flip a coin.
Well, I mean, if he's played it once, and that's the only
And he
character.
is always Oz, yeah.
Yeah, he's always.
Alright, I'll flip a coin. Heads, I'm yellow, tails, you're green.
You're gonna lie about
That's
it.
not fair.
Well,
This is
Alright,
the
tails,
fucking
you're
trip
green.
all over. The first
Tails, you're
trip.
green.
No, the
Princess,
first trip.
just
No,
have
no,
it.
no, no, no. The first trip
Princess, just
the
do.
first trip we
Alright, you can take.
we played rock paper scissors for the bed.
Alright.
I won the rock paper
Fine,
scissors.
fine, fine.
Then Fuzz took it.
Honey, what name do you want?
Wait, I'm playing?
No, wait, sorry.
Ham.
What? Fuzz. You
Ham,
Fuzz.
Ham,
That
name,
kind of honey.
oh, wait, this one's me.
Yeah.
Name him, Sir Arthur Bennington III.
Deal.
I'm naming him Artie.
Artie, okay, that's fine.
Artie. There's the Y.
Party B.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna try and do, but I don't know if it'll
Artie B.
actually. Oh yeah, I can do it. Artie B. That's your name, Artie B.
He's
Alright.
Party
With he
B's next
pronouns?
cousin.
Yeah, that's it. I'll do he.
Yes, he. Okay. And then
Is
this
there
should
like
be you. There you go.
pronouns?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wait.
There's he, she, and they.
All right.
All right.
Nice.
Alright, and we had yet to experience its ultimate challenge, the Monster Prom. I remember it clearly. 3 weeks left, and as, we fantasized about our dream prom dates, we were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of our 8 most charismatic classmates. Scott Howell, 21. A werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with his stupidly huge heart.
And Dick.
Yeah, well, that goes without saying. Miranda Vanderbilt, 19. A sweet mermaid princess who is as cute as she was genocidal.
Oh.
Right? Polygeist, 22, question mark. A party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things. Damien LeVay, 21. A fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire.
Ooh.
That seems about me.
Liam de Lioncourt, 4,000, I think, or something.
400.
400? I'm very bad at this.
400 something. It's 4XX.
Okay. A hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid the fact that he was truly a lovable dork. Zoe, forever, question mark. An eldritch cutie who went from endless deity of the dark realms to ultimate fangirl. Calculuster, Hewlett-Packard, version 1.0. A library computer who had become a sentient robot ready to experience life to its fullest.
Ash?
And Vera Oberlin, 23. A mean, self-made Gorgon with a merciless sense of business. It was clear it had to be one of them, but who? We only had 3 weeks to choose our prom date, and even more daunting, we had only 3 weeks to woo them and conquer their heart. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Teen Wolf.
Hi, Patrick. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
You're 19.
Welcome to Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever. All minds are rotten, but they are rotten in so many different ways. We're now using our PhD in bullshit to diagnose which kind of deviant sicko you are. Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever TM will throw a bunch of absurd questions at you and turn your answers into your character's stats. This way, each of you will start by having stats that better reflect your true selves. Let's start. Okay, so which is the coolest mythological creature? This creature I drew when I was 6, and which is clearly super derivative from other mythological creatures, but it's super cool, and it's my OC, and it's my spirit animal, okay. The invisible hand of the free market, a sphinx who's super turned up and ready to party, and she raps all her riddles. She still kills you if you don't answer them correctly, but she raps the riddles. Alright, Ellie, which one?
Free market.
Free market. RDB.
Free market.
Free market. And you can choose your own.
I'm gonna go with this one.
What is your spirit emoji? Octopus emoji, best animal on earth. I know 5 mixed drinks, 3 drug cocktails, and 17 sex positions that involve one or several octopi. Snowman, because that motherfucker is in the middle of a blizzard and he's fucking smiling. He doesn't give a fuck about blizzards, and he has kick-ass hat. Caucasian guy with a turban, because fuck stereotypes. Alright, which one? Ellie.
Octopus.
Octopus. RDB.
Snowman.
Snowman. What is the title of your autobiography? My parents think I'm cute, and so should you. The art of punching life in its dumb fucking face. Manual of instructions, how to properly experience life. How to succeed at everything and look fabulous trying. When Garfield met Naruto. A story of how I fell in love with forbidden ships. What I barely have the patience to read. A book, dude, let alone write one. Oh, Lord. Okay.
The art of punching life in its dumb fucking face.
Garfield meets Naruto.
Well, shit. I'm gonna go with that one too because I was going for Zoe. And Polly's not on there. So.
What's the sexiest type of knowledge a lover can have? How to make a killer cocktail out of anything, sports things, a bachelor in engineering, how to set stuff on fire, lyrics to all Disney songs, and obscure 80s movie trivia.
My hair is on fire, so I feel like it's pretty obvious.
We'll
What's
do
the sports
obscure
things?
80s movie trivia for 300.
Why is he choosing all the ones I want?
Because he's going for your
Because
girl.
I'm
Well, that
you,
was
but
Liam.
stronger.
He gonna steal your girl.
He gon' steal your girl. Oh.
By the way, everyone else in the chat, this is gonna be a very dialogue-heavy stream, so.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be talking a
I'm
lot.
totally okay with sitting back and relax. This is like
Sounds
a movie.
good. Okay.
I'm happy with this. I don't
Alright.
have to do anything.
Alright. As long as you're having fun, that's all that matters.
Oh, bye,
Ah,
Coach.
But I didn't even have to look. I knew who it was.
And he's gone.
I didn't even have to look. I just knew.
Yeah, I didn't hear him leave because I'm streaming, so nothing happened for me.
If I'm not talking, it's because I'm eating.
Wait. Oh, who goes first? No, it's me. Alright. What? Oh, there we go. It wasn't working for me for a sec. I was like, what the hell? Outdoors. That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn. By skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms, you give 0 shits, but you gain +2 boldness. You feel the ratio of cheesiness in the surroundings growing. That can only mean...
It's very, very extraordinary.
Oh dear God. This is the bestest, most perfect little snooky wookie pie in the whole world, my schmoopsy whoopsie poopsie. What the hell did I just witness?
Sounds like you talking to Fuzz.
I do not sound that bad. Is there anything in the world that makes one more articulate and well-spoken than the throes of true love? Running internal search found 9,969 results, starting with a graduate degree in classic literature. Violet, Tate, your relationship is so perfect. You're always together. Well, they're literally stuck together. And that's the kind of unyielding codependence that I demand from a future multi-hyphenate lover servant serf.
Error!
Error found unreasonable expectations. How did you know when you found the one?
We're made of love.
Oh, well, you know when you know.
Server error.
Error 10 to logical explanation. Input sufficient to extrapolate useful data. And having realized that I have no actually useful input, the couple exists to do more coupley things. Oh, exits to do. Sorry, can't read today. But oh, you know how to tell who's the one, or at least convince one of them that you're the one. Ooh, okay, easy. Miranda, the one, is willing to fight past monsters, face countless dangers, all to break into your home and kiss you while you're sleeping. Totally normal and not problematic at all. You're in luck, Calculuster. I've spent years studying and devising this complex formulaic theorem to calculate exactly who the one is. Yay! Explain to me more about this formula. It certainly sounds very legitimate. You explain your calculations are carbon-based because holy shit, if you tried to use numbers on Calculuster, game over. Instead, your very objective math is calculated using taquitos, fruit bats, and a trombone.
Oh.
How perfect. I always have my servants carry all of those things for just such an occasion. Once you put the shoelaces and honey in place, you flash a little ankle to activate calculations. What is happening? The results of this objective process seem to say that Veronica is the one for Calculuster.
Right.
Running internal check legitimacy.
Initializing love.exe.
Diagnostics concluded. Veronica is the one for Calculuster. Aw. Oh, do me next, do me next. If only you could, Miranda. If only you could. But you can only have one prom date. And your eyes are set on that cutie computie's lack of eyes. You gain +2 charm and +1 boldness.
Let's do this!
Alright, where do you want to go? You can't go to the bathrooms.
Fuck. There's more stuff I can set on fire outdoors, so let's go there.
Look how hot you look. That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You have no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point there are like 300 people. Someone summons demons from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself, but who cares? It's a rad party. You gain +2 fun.
Sweet.
Later, you, Polly, and Damien are practicing batting, which is stealing bats and hiding them in people's lockers. But all that well-intentioned fun and games is interrupted by a blinding flash of light.
We're here to save the day.
Oh dear God. There you are, exactly the monsters we wanted to see. We needed, not wanted.
What?
These guys again. They never want to do anything fun. We're not trying to ruin your fun. We're just trying to save your world. Unvertica is planning an attack. Ugh, so boring. Ugh. Why am I even subjecting my ears to this bullshit? I'm going back to hell. Yes, that's what we need. Our partner on this mission, Rabaru, died right before discovering Univertica's weakness. We need someone to speak to her spirit. Not it. Not it. Damn it, I said it almost at the same time. But I'm allergic to helping. This is a serious health issue. But I'm prettier, so I shouldn't have to do anything ever.
Enough of this.
Guys, seriously, the world will end if you don't help us. We don't care who, but one of you needs to step up. Whatever. Just let the world end already, then I won't have to take my midterms. I'm with Polly on this one. Midterms suck. Helping people sucks. Good luck with whatever you said your problem was. Well, the problem is the world ending. You're pretty sure nobody wants that. But you don't really want to help either. Time to impress one of your classmates by forcing the other one to go help. What's
Polly?
You want to choose Polly? Or wait, do you want to force Polly?
The Yo Damien, you owe me one. Bottom one.
Oh, so you want to force Polly to go, so you want Damien.
Yes.
Okay.
Cool.
Free drugs and alcohol? I guess I could help you out, but I'm not wasting my whole day on this.
Always the same with you.
How is this a waste of a day? The world will otherwise end. What is wrong with you people? Polly bounces off to commune with the spirits. The coven exchange cautiously optimistic glances. Yo, good job, cynically manipulating Polly's desires so that I didn't have to go. You're going to hell for sure. You aim to please. After a moment, Polly returns. Rabaru is the bomb.com. We totally had an impromptu undead dance party in the spirit world, and it was wicked. That's great, I guess, but what did you learn? Oh, but did you learn Vertica's weakness? Can't. Oh yeah, duh, it's penicillin, and he's highly allergic. Penicillin, of course, we should have known.
Go get a life.
Great, cool, awesome. Now scram before I summon like 20 more demons to replace the one that you're fighting.
We must save the world.
I truly do not understand how you can be so unconcerned about the fate of the world. You're all bad people, seriously. The coven disappears, leaving you, Polly, and Damien to not give any kind of fucks about the universe, just the way you like it. Gain +2 boldness and +1 fun.
Sure.
Alright, RDB. Oh, Dark Eve. Damien is best boy. Damien is a little hottie. Where do you want to go?
Let's go to the gym.
That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team's spirit, leading to a spectacular comeback. You're
Oh, yeah.
clearly a natural-born leader.
With
Being
that
plus your
charm.
charm. Heck yeah. You notice Liam off by himself, happily drawing some steamy hot yaoi. You head over to say hi, but Zoe beats you there.
Oh, hey.
Hi Liam, what you doing? Illustrating some erotic fanfic? Can I join you? No and no, you over-enthusiastic poser. For your information, what I am drawing is called yaoi, and it is not fanfiction. It is high art.
It is
called
hentai,
hentai.
and it is art.
I know what yaoi is. I have the internet too, but what? Isn't yaoi kind of, you know, problematic? Problematic? A thing that I'm doing? How could you ever think such a thing? Well, I don't know. I mean, I posted some yaoi online recently, and some people got really mad at me. They said it was trivialized, authentic gay relationships or something. I just wanted to explore the sexual dynamic between Liam and Damien in comic form.
Enough.
Okay, first of all, that is my storyline, and you have no right plagiarizing it. Wait. He's putting himself with Damien? That's adorable. Second of all, I already...
Zoe putting Liam Damien.
What?
No. That's his storyline, so he wants to.
Yeah, whatever. Second of all, I already told you yaoi is high art, and high art is only problematic to cruttons.
What?
But if it's high art, why are you drawing two Ninja Turtles giving each other handjobs? Wait, I thought he said that was his storyline. So it's he and Damien...
No,
I'm confused.
because she's drawing yaoi of him and someone else, and he's basically just saying, "Hey, my life, get out of it."
Oh, alright. I thought he meant like he was trying to draw himself and Damien together.
No.
That's what I thought he meant too.
Alright.
I'll fight him.
It's called irony, leave me alone. Your dad Zoe will leave Liam alone until this disagreement is resolved, which means that you've got your work cut out for you. But whose side to support?
Zoe.
Through Zoe, yaoi can be problematic, but only when written through the dehumanizing female gaze of male-on-male love. Liam's gaze is unapologetically male, so there's no problem. Don't you see, Liam? Yaoi is a gluten of the art world. Oh, is
That
the
one.
gluten of the art world. Yeah, got it. So charming. It is, but I am gluten intolerant. I've been drinking strictly gluten-free blood since the early 20th century. Oh geez, this could be bad. Do you feel okay? Are you having an allergic reaction? I'm not allergic to gluten, you fool. I'm intolerant of it. The only allergic reaction I'm having is in my soul. Oh, that used to happen all the time to the mind slaves in my unspeakable domain. We'd usually just eat the souls. But that might not be a good idea in this situation, which means that there's only one thing left to do. Total fanfic overhaul. I'm in favor of any alternative solution that leaves my soul uneaten. Additionally, I relish the creative challenge. Together, Liam and Zoe create a new kind of yaoi that is just attractive men having fully clothed conversations about the weather.
Wholesome.
It becomes wildly successful on the internet because no one can find anything to criticize about it. You gain +2 creativity and +1 money and royalties.
Hell yeah.
All right.
Right, hammy hams?
I'm going to the library.
Super Bento Bros. You deceive lots of people with a sensationalist video and impossible promises. Nice. You gain plus 100,000 money, but almost everything goes to cover the costs and you keep only +2 money.
Heck.
Heck indeed. Got your tail end of a classic Zoe/Calculuster exchange. But Student X Teacher fanfic is super overdone and makes me really uncomfortable because it's like the inherent imbalance of power. Like, could you imagine how problematic it would be if the PGS hooked up with one of us? Yuck.
Server error.
Why is he wearing a Hawaiian shirt?
He wears that sometimes.
Okay. I cannot seem to recall what Principal Giant Spider looks like anyways. Image PGS not found. Ah, the joys of new students adjusting to the rules of Spooky High.
Let's get down to
Oh, hell yeah.
To defeat the Huns. Okay. You there, Killing Machine and Abyssal Terror. Rude. I need an impressive ally in my fight against the reign of the LeVays over the 8th Circle of Hell. Input, quippy response about your sense of fashion being from the 8th Circle of Hell. I have no need for your robo-criticisms. What I need is the power of being beyond the average monster to aid in my glorious and righteously justified takeover. No thanks. I'd rather just write a steamy fanfiction in which you and Damien are a crack ship who hate sex just to annoy you for annoying us. We need to act now, while the King and King LeVay are distracted by throwing an admittedly adorable themed brunch. I'm not leaving without one of you with me. Holy shit, she really means it. Time to help one of your classmates out. Guess you better decide which one you don't like. School is full of tough choices. Dahlia, don't be fooled. This Eldritch being is clearly under Damien's spell already. Look at all these pictures she drew of Damien shirtless. She's a LeVay sympathizer. No, calling this robot a killing machine is inaccurate. A real killing machine would be a tank, and he's not a tank, so he's worthless. Go look for a tank. Oh, that's so mean!
Is this one of the ones that matter? Like, the stats matter for this? I don't think it is.
No, it's just like a choice between the two.
Alright. There we go.
What? She's drawn hundreds of these. Yes. Yes, I have. Girl Damien from Spookette High. Pirate Damien from Spookette High Seas. Dr. Damien from Spooky ICU. Why are they all so compelling? Yeah. Because Damien is a spicy red sex pot. Yeah. He does look very... No! Dahlia, snap out of it! The LeVays must be destroyed for their arrogance and monopoly on hell.
You're the saddest
Pervy Abyssal Terror, you're out. Let's go, Killing Machine! Error, label Killing Machine, inaccurate description, found, file, friendship with Damien LeVay. Seriously? With the amount of violence and arson he commits, you would think that someone in the school would be willing to betray his family. And when I find such a student, woe to the wicked. The wicked, in this case, being the reign of the LeVays. Thank goodness she's gone. Now we can start on that Dahlia fic. What do you think, Hamuel? Damien or Dahlia as their ship name? Those definitely just look like misspellings of the actual names, but rather than tell Zoe that you enjoy her enjoyment and gain +2 fun and +1 boldness. Lenny face. Okay. Challenge. Everybody chooses a movie. Say your choices out loud to the rest of the players before clicking.
Spirited Away.
Pulp Fiction.
Little Mermaid.
Shawshank Redemption.
Player order is decided based on how idiotic it would be to do a 10-hour remake of the selected movie. Start debating now. I would be perfectly happy with 10 hours of Spirited Away.
So it's not idiotic.
Yeah.
What was Pulp Fiction you said?
Yeah.
I said Shawshank.
And I had The Little Mermaid.
Shawshank's already long as hell.
Yeah, it's like a 3-hour movie.
I
mean, any
I feel
movie's
like-
gonna be long when it's 10 hours long.
I feel like you could get in a lot of good stuff in that 10 hours for Shawshank though.
Yeah, so it wouldn't be idiotic.
A lot of background world building.
Alright, so now it's Pulp Fiction or The Little Mermaid.
I'd
Pretty
say Little
idiotic
Mermaid.
to take 10 hours to tell The Little Mermaid.
Yeah.
I don't know, what do you think?
I think Pulp Fiction gets number 1. So, Levy goes first.
Huh?
Yeah?
I'd say Little Mermaid should go.
I kind of agree with Fuzz on that one.
I'd much rather watch 10 hours of Pulp Fiction than Little Mermaid if I had to have the choice.
Yeah,
I mean,
so that'd be
I'd
number
rather...
1.
No,
it's idiotic.
number 1 would be how idiotic it is.
Oh!
Which is why, because if it was the opposite, then Spirited Away would probably win.
Ah, yeah. Alright.
So yeah, Veronica first.
I mean, to be fair, I would totally watch like a 10-hour remake of
Yeah,
Little
well, you're
Mermaid,
you.
but and
That
then we'll
doesn't
do this. Cam goes last because Spirited Away is great.
Eh.
I'd be down for 10 hours of Spirited Away.
Yeah, I think most people would, just because of how beautiful it is.
Gotta get that lore. That world building.
Sorry, Ham.
So the
Your
turn order did
movie
not
pick
change.
was too good.
Let's go.
No, it's- So,
There he is. Okay. You know the old joke, a robot and a vampire sit down at a cafeteria table to not eat? Friend Liam, you seem quite focused, thus I apologize for interrupting. But I cannot help noticing that you are frequently absorbing your technology to the exclusion of all else. As a piece of technology myself, I must admit to being synthetic equivalent of flattered. But something does not compute. I spend my days and nights longing for organic connection. Trying and failing to artificially generate the sensation of being loved. I'll love you! I'll love you! But you, with the entire organic population of this high school at your fingertips, choosing to instead use those fingertips to stimulate your smartphone device. Oh.
Ooh.
It intensifies my loneliness just to watch. Oh. Lean into that feeling. Loneliness is the third coolest emotion, right behind tsundere and none. I do not wish to lean into that feeling, Liam. I wish for you to lean out of it. You don't know what you're asking, Cal. Do you know how many photos are shared on Instagram alone every hour? 3,958,333.33 repeating. It was supposed to be a rhetorical question, but you've only strengthened my point, which is this. What if, while I was away from my phone seeking organic connection, one of those Instagram posts were to be bad? Who would post a devastatingly condescending emoji? Who would ironically share it along with a gif of Marcel Duchamp languidly smoking a cigarette? Who, I ask you, who? The internet is defenseless without me. I cannot miss a moment. Counterpoint. This is unhealthy and bad, and you should not do it anymore. Wow, things are getting pretty heated at this cafeteria table. You better resolve this dispute one way or the other before your ice cream melts. Leave Liam alone, Calculuster. Not everyone has a super potent microprocessor for a brain so that they can receive internet updates and interacting with people. While interacting with people, check your robo-privilege. Calculuster is right, Liam. How about instead of burying your pink-tinged nose in your phone, you get updates via a puppet show, Calculuster, and I will now perform for you. Oh yeah.
So mainstream.
Puppet show. I would be grateful for the opportunity to engage in your organic lifeform customs of pretending inanimate objects, as I once was, have thoughts and feelings and opinions, as I do now. Of course, a robot doing a puppet show, it's so meta. All that I do is meta, for metal is what I am made out of. Incorrect auditory input. Apologies, I realized that you said meta. The puppet show will be meta. Friend Liam, we will make it all that you want and more. And so you do. Calculuster uses the internet in his mind to get all the information Liam would have gotten from his various platforms, which you and Calculuster then translate through puppetry in the style of Bunraku, Wei Yang, Klit, Wignall, Marionettes, and Julie Taymor. Liam is finally off. I have no idea. Somebody look it up real quick. Liam is...
Julie Taymor?
Yeah. Liam is finally off his phone, and you and Calculuster had a wonderful and artistic bonding experience.
Let's do this!
She was a famous stage play director. She was the one who directed The Lion King on Broadway in 1997 when it first came out. She's got a bunch more productions.
Bottom. Right.
Okay. Just so you know, this person up here, the cat, she sells things.
Yeah, no, bottom right. Bottom right.
I'm just making sure. You arrive at your chosen table to find Damien dejectedly hefting a ball of mashed potatoes while Polly sadly passes her hand through the same. Seriously, why did we have to get a food fight started in this cafeteria?
What do we have to do?
Oh, I can't read. Leave me alone. What is he wearing? All right. Honestly, I do not know. I tried throwing potatoes at people and yelling food fight, but I think everyone is too scared of me to fight back. And I can't throw any food because of my stupid ghost hands. Plates, mirrors, antique furniture, sure, but not food. There's gotta be a way to provoke a food war. My dads were always telling me to be more political. But we're not political. Your strength is hitting things, and my strength is being unbelievably hot all the time. Unbelievably hot, that's it! We'll set the cafeteria on fire! Okay, this is perfect for you. Wait, no, that's not a solution. That's just arson. Why do I always jump straight to arson?
I think that was a great idea.
It's hard to watch them struggle through this by themselves, so you step in with an idea of your own. Wars are fought over scarce resources, steal everybody's food, and then put it in a pile that ought to do it. Hey, Polly, you know how the Greeks fought the whole war over Helen of Troy's face? We just need you to get kidnapped by Trojans.
The first one.
I figured. Whoa, is that what politics is? Beating people up and putting their stuff in a big pile? I didn't know I was already so good at politics. And then I can roll around in the food pile. It'll feel so good on my non-skin. Damien spends the rest of lunch piling up everybody's food in an enormous food mountain. Hungry students are soon swarming the mountain, trying to grab what they can while Damien pelts them with fire and knives from above. In a panic, the students turn on each other, fighting with the only weapons that they have, the food in their hands. Haha! Food fight! Food fight! I think a fight like this is how I died. Casualties are beyond...
like 100 different reasons on how she died.
Yeah, she has no idea. The casualties are beyond counting, but no one will be forgetting that food fight anytime soon.
Sure.
RDB.
Fuzz.
Hearty too hearty?
We'll say... Sorry, it's very pixelated for me. I don't actually know who's on what table.
Well, who are you going for?
Zoe.
You want to go to Zoe or do you want to buy something?
Let's go to Zoe.
You arrive at Zoe and Vera's table, excited to... We're not doing anything suspicious. Zoe. We're definitely not we definitely don't have a fellow student in a cage under the table. You have a fellow student in the cage under the table. It's useless, Vera. RDB is too perceptive. We've got to come clean. Yes, the problem is clearly that Artie is too perceptive.
Great.
But I suppose we have no choice. Look under the table. Zoe and Vera do indeed seem to have a caged fairy under the table. She's filthy, miserable, and covered in glitter. Fairies cry glitter. We took her as a prisoner during the last food war, you know, for leverage. Wait, so the one that literally just happened?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't think anything of it at the time, because taking/tormenting prisoners is just a thing that you do as an elder god. But that was 3 days ago, and she's starting to smell. We've got to figure out something else to do with her. We could let her go? No, I fail to see how that profits me. Yeah, that makes sense. Well, what should we do then? The prisoner is probably stinky because she's lonely. Get her a companion to keep her company. Use vicious psychological manipulation to turn her into a sleeper agent, of course.
I don't know which one would make Zoe like me. Psychological manipulation?
Alright, pretty sure that's Vera, but okay.
Alright,
Yep,
then.
it's too late.
Fuck!
Hey, I had to let you make your own choices. Of course, I can't believe I didn't think of that. In fact, I did. My lawyers will fight you if you disagree. But a sleeper agent for what? The food war ended 3 days ago. Oh, honey, not that kind of sleeper agent.
Oh.
I mean an agent who pretends to be a damsel cursed to sleep for 100 years. And then when a prince kisses her to wake her up, she kills him and takes all his money. It's one of my primary sources of income. Thirsty princess always carry cash.
What?
That doesn't seem very fair. All is fair in love and war, Zoe. Also, who gives a shit? They're kissing sleeping women. Those princes already decided to move to a town far, far from fairness. Ira said the word love in your presence. This is taking your relationship to a whole new level.
I don't give a shit. I didn't want her.
Well, that's what you picked.
Show me that money.
Uh-oh.
No!
What are you looking for?
I wanted the map.
There's a
Heck.
zombie.
There is a zombie,
Don't get the
which
zombie.
I am very tempted on, but
You've already done the zombie.
I know,
It's
and I didn't get the ending for it. Oh, look, the little fairy in the bottle is here. That's for a secret ending, too.
Yep.
But for now, I'm just gonna exit.
No.
Everybody choose an animal. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking.
Narwhal.
Alligator.
A narwhal, what?
An alligator.
Alligator,
Otter.
otter. I'm gonna say a beetle.
It's like Beetle, dude.
Beetle.
Hey,
The order is decided based on how hilarious it would be if Veronica died after being attacked by 8 of the selected animals. Start debating
I
now.
always go against the things I say.
I mean, if it's any consolation, after playing Ark, I can tell you that 8 otters is actually quite the deadly pack. I don't know. I feel like
Beetles
I
would
feel
be better.
beetles would just be creepy.
Yeah, that'd be really creepy, not funny.
I feel like what did you say, narwhal, Levy?
Yes.
Yeah, I feel like that would be better.
I feel like one of those could probably kill me, could just impale me.
Yeah, and then the other ones would just flop on over and be like, "Thor."
Oh
My vote's for narwhals.
I'll go narwhals too.
I'd say otters second.
Otters. And then mine is creepy, so we'll do alligators, and then mine last.
Thank you for the pity.
You're welcome. And she's looking at stuff.
Let's do this.
Alright, where do you want to go?
Night classes.
I don't know. I don't know how the game goes.
Wherever you want. People will show up wherever you are.
Oh, okay. The gym, I guess?
That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Many people fall during the battle. You can't take any more, so you valiantly go straight to the other team's leader and start negotiations for a truce. After hours of intense diplomacy, you commit to an agreement, but an unexpected twist. You gain plus 10 righteousness, but this game is so wrong in so many ways that you would be lucky if you could do anything with that. And plus 2 charm. You're hanging out with 2 of the baddest asses you know, generally being bad and asses when suddenly a masked villain bursts in and threatens you. I have been waiting a long time for this confrontation, he says, following you, haunting you, waiting for the perfect moment, and now prepared to meet your doom and pay for all that you have done to me. Ah, holy shit! I've never done anything wrong to anyone ever. I have no idea what this could be. I've done so many things wrong to so many people, I have no idea which one you could be. Wonder no more, says the masked villain, and he rips his mask off. Oh my god, of course, it's that guy. The one from, you know, I mean, you totally know this guy, right, Damien? Never seen this dude before. He must have beef with Ellie. I have beef with all of you, tiny fools. It is I, Univertica Jr.
God damn it.
Oh, okay. Oh. That's the one that, you remember when the witches came in your first scenario with them?
I know that part.
Yeah. I don't know. I've never seen this one before, so this is new.
I haven't either.
Oh, of course. Univertica Jr. No clue. You collaborated with your 3 best friends to destroy my father. Scott, Vera, and Miranda? No way, he means Liam, Coach, and Alfred.
Who's Coach?
I mean Faith, Hope, and Joy. I have no idea who the fuck those people are. Yeah, literally never heard of them. Puny mortals. They are classmates of yours who formed a coven. Oh, the coven. They have names? Yeah, I definitely always think of them as pretty much one entity. Oh, yeah, right. That one time they made us talk to their dead friend, Rabaru, to get the secret to killing some lame villain, and it turned out that he was allergic to penicillin, right? What was that dude's name? Univertica, and I am Univertica Jr., and now you will pay. Seems like you really pissed off this bad guy. Luckily, you watch fiction. You know how this shit goes down. Thinking quickly, you. Take this opportunity to reveal your real plan, that you were only befriending the Coven to betray them, wahaha. Recognize the symbol on his armor as that of your father, gasp. You and Univertica Jr. are siblings.
The first one, maybe?
Alright. Charming. Just befriending the Coven to betray them, eh? Univertica Jr. chuckles. A likely story, that's what they all say. Quick, if you're really not best friends with the Coven, what's their favorite color? Black, duh. Wrong, it was a trick question. Faith's favorite color is green, Joy's favorite color is purple, and Hope's favorite color is blue. They're individuals, people. How hard is it to grasp? I don't know, man. They really do just read as one person to me. One person I can't wait to help Ellie betray, obviously. You 3 really aren't best friends with the Coven, are you? In fact, you're not even very good classmates, although you seem to know their favorite colors. Are you best friends with them? Wow, bro, don't stretch it. Like, you know all of your classmates' favorite colors. You didn't even know their names. You should get to know them better, though. If you're thinking about seriously betraying them, know thine enemy and all that, I've got big plans for what I'm doing next. Here, let me tell you every single plan I've formulated against them. He spends the next hour doing so while you hastily jot them down in a notebook to present to the Coven later. This is great because it puts them several steps ahead of their nemesis, which is hopefully enough steps that they won't need to ask for your help ever again. Holly and Damien are thrilled at this prospect, and you get +2 smarts and +1 boldness.
Ooh.
Sure.
Where do you want to go?
Go big, go bed.
Buzz? You should actually pay attention.
Sorry, I looked away for like 3 seconds. Of course, it was at the transition. What? Listen, I can tell you what they were just talking about if you want me to.
It's easy to listen, but you should be looking.
Let's go library.
Back!
Nerd!
That day you spent some time on the library's PC playing some good old online poker. Gambling seems like a stupid and dangerous decision. But who cares? This time it paid off, so fuck it. You gain +2 money.
I'm getting that money, though.
Getting that money, though. Trying to focus on your own love life, but the sloppy makeout seconds are coming from Violet and Tater, making it difficult. Take that somewhere else. My snakes will never be able to digest their food if they have to watch this disgusting display. Yeah, and my fanfiction muse is running for the hills. How am I supposed to write romance when the 2 of you are making it look so unappealing?
No surprise you're alone.
Well. Sounds like somebody is a little bit jealous of our amazing, perfect, wonderful relationship. We're not bothering anyone. You commented on my fanfiction, still not as romantic as Every Day with my bae, and then a bunch of heart eye emojis and stars, and also the kimono emoji? Why did you comment the kimono emoji? You see, Zoe? This is why it's better to be a strong, independent nightmare creature. Terrifying women terrify women. You don't know what they're talking about, RDB. You're always trying your romance. No, what? You don't?
Yep, what you're talking about, RDB, you're always trying to romance your classmates in various unlikely ways.
It's a couple versus a pair of people who don't understand the joys of being in a couple. Go on and be the tiebreaker. Well, if Zoe and Vera don't want them to be in relationships, it's gonna be hard to get them in a relationship with you. Time to convince one of them. Vera, historically, the only reason why people married was tactical alliances and increasing the wealth of both families. So really, marriages are a great way to solidify and increasing power and material gain. Zoe, when you're in a relationship, you can do silly couple costumes for Halloween, like peanut butter and jelly or puberty and shame.
Let's do puberty and shame.
I figured. Not so fun. That's some classic RDB nonsense fueled by traditional, closed-minded beliefs. You don't have to be in a relationship to do couples costumes. If Vera and I wanted to do costumes as puberty and shame, we totally could, and we're not dating. Although I bet some fans would totally want us to, since we can both be scary, and I have tentacles, and she has snakes, so there's probably something sexy that could happen there.
I'll just go fuck myself, I guess.
You need
I'm
to
just
be
gonna
more
get friend zoned, oh
creative.
god.
Okay, you're done. But what if I were in a relationship with Vera?
I'm just gonna push them
You're
together.
not.
I'm gonna be alone.
But people wanted me to be in a relationship with Liam, because purple on purple would look beautiful. Or Calculuster, since we're both new students. We can't be in relationships. Think how disappointing that would be for anyone not on board that ship. Hashtag all ships are valid.
You're so sad.
Well, I think being in a relationship is magical, and we've never disappointed anyone. Because you don't have any fans. Ooh, sick burn. But also, Zoe isn't a fan of relationships at all now, which does not bode well for you. Congrats on losing +2 charm and, or -1 charm and, no, -2 charm and -1 creativity.
You did get closer to Zoe.
Alright, this is not working well for me.
Well, I wanted to go to the library today to get enough money for the map, but guess that's not gonna happen. So I'm gonna go to the outdoors.
And he's dabbing. That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. At one point, the small magical Latino cat slips on a banana peel, and you start to laugh at him.
Aw.
He asks you to stop, but you don't. You laugh so hard at him that you somehow steal +2 fun from him. Hooray. Pam, read your own. My voice hurts.
Can someone else read mine?
Read your own!
We don't have the game. It's pixelated for us, Sam.
Alright. You're enjoying the sound of no ear-splitting shrieks. No ear-splitting shrieks filling the air when suddenly an ear-splitting shriek fills the air.
Disgusting!
Zoe, what is that abominable nonsense? How dare you so much as think is such filth, much less write it, much less put it on the internet. God damn it. Miranda, I honestly have no idea what you're so upset about. I'm simply expressing myself in the noble art of fanfiction. By writing a story about me, a noble and beautiful mer princess in a forbidden romance with Nash Omahone, the son of the Prime Minister of the Arcane Kingdom.
I initially read that as Onaho.
The Prime Minister, Zoe! I would never date anyone from Socialist Nightmarescape with a Prime Minister! This has nothing to do with you. It's not set at spooky high, it's set at creepy high. And the mer princess is named Marmanda Vanderbunt. That sounds nothing like Miranda Vanderblind. They barely even end with the same 4 letters. Do you know the last 4 letters are the most magical and important of all letters in Mermonarchy culture? Why should I have the drivel ripped into shreds with a libel knife? Does that say libel knife?
Yes,
Libel.
libel knife.
Libel
Libel.
knife. Whatever. The cutlery used by most scathing of See, Miranda, you're nothing like Marmanda. She totally would have gone with the slander spoon. I simply cannot stand by while my friend and classmate, an inferior publishes such air people. God damn it. Such air people. This is why I asked you to read, because I can't read.
But my voice hurts.
Sympathizer nonsense. Oh dear, this could get uglier than it already is. Better step in and help a lady out. Which lady, though, is up to you. Let's see. Leave Zoe alone, Miranda. Don't you see that she's done a huge favor by exposing the treachery of Marmanda Vanderbunt? You need to go destroy Marmanda, not Zoe. Miranda's right, Zoe. A better writer wouldn't even need to put something as disgusting as the air people into a fanfiction. It's just a cheap trick for shock value like self-cest or MPRG? Oh, MPreg. God damn it. Why did I have to say that? No. Fuck!
Not so bold.
Why was that bold? Yes, of course, Zoe. I understand now. Your story isn't air people propaganda. It's a warning to me. Sure. That'll get you to leave me alone. And now the next logical step is for us to warn the air people about how quickly I'll destroy them. By writing Miranda Vanderbilt. How do you say that? How is your last name?
Vanderbilt?
Vanderbilt.
Into the story to murder Marmanda Vanderbilt.
No air bubble.
National.
Thank you.
What? No, it's not that kind of story. There are no content warnings for mindless slaughter. Not mindless slaughter. Mindful execution for heinous crimes against the crown, being a mer person cavorting with an air person.
Hi.
Cursor left.
Okay, bye.
It's supposed to be a tragic star-crossed romance. Before Zoe can stop her, Miranda just grabbed the phone and started making edits of Zoe's precious fiction. First, Miranda shall sneak into Marmanda's bedroom and have an assassin slit her throat while she sleeps, because obviously Miranda would never dirty her hands. Then Miranda shall take Marmanda's place in disguise to go meet Nash, at which point her assassin will murder him as well as go in the same fashion. How dare you desecrate my fiction with unoriginal and repetitive murders? You mess with my fanfic, I'll mess with your minds. She does, and oh boy, it's not nice. Somehow your brain can't tell the difference between chairs and feral panthers, which leads to many unpleasant moments. There's two moments in one scene.
Let's go.
Yikes. Today you visit the bathrooms to take a number 2. Don't worry, there won't be an illustration of that specific moment. Thing is, you make one of the boldest decisions in your life. You don't put paper on the toilet seat before using it.
Oh god.
Look at you, you crazy bastard. You gain +2 boldness and probably 1
Staphylococcus.
Thank you, Staphylococcus, with a slight chance of +1 STD.
That's just staph infection.
You're checking out some plates of pasta on your dating app for people who are so lonely that they're starting to consider dating a plate of pasta. This is how the Italians get people pregnant.
Hey.
Oh, so that's what a ham did to Ash.
Yeah!
Hey!
He stuck his noodle in him.
Just because Ash had some Italian sausage and a Stromboli doesn't mean that it was my Italian sausage.
Hey, he's pregnant now, so...
Oh! He's gonna keep the baby ham.
Yeah. Hold on, I'm choking.
I hate this.
Sounds like Princess is dying, so, Fuzz, you'll need to sit at her computer.
Alright, we're back.
Should we... What's Canadian for 911?
I'm okay.
Do they have a 911?
Yes, we have a 911!
Wait, yeah.
No,
Wait.
no, they don't have a 911.
They have no emergency services whatsoever.
No, like,
We're
I'm
too
just
spread
like,
apart.
the numbers.
We have to rent the American one.
No, I'm talking about the numbers.
It's not
I don't
911
like-
here, it's
all the
911.
What?
It's
No,
not
it's 911. 911 is something different.
In England, it's 999.
Yeah,
In
I know
Australia,
different
it's
places are different.
000.
Yeah.
So, wait. Okay. No.
We've confused heathens. Are you okay?
Heathens, it's okay.
I'm so confused.
Hurt herself with her confusion.
Other countries have other emergency numbers.
And
Okay,
then some
but
of them have
you
the
guys,
same
why
numbers.
don't you have it? Aren't you guys like? You're part of like.
They're
Never
part of
mind.
America, yes. Go ahead.
No,
We know
no,
what
they're
you're
part
about
of
to say.
like.
Ladies and gentlemen watching the stream, this is what it's like to deal with heathens all the time.
Isn't like you're under
Finish
like
that
Britain,
thought.
right?
We're part of
What?
what?
Aren't you under Britain or some shit? Or is that?
No,
Yes,
no.
the lorries and whatnot
Doesn't mean that
travel
they're called
all the way
999.
from Britain. Each time they
No,
call
but you guys
911.
like.
They're their own
Queen
country. The queen is
and
just
stuff.
still their head of state.
Yeah.
It-
But
it's
she has
com-
absolutely no power.
Yeah, it's
You can't do
completely.
shit. It's completely.
So
just
why is it
It's
like
just a name,
999 like English?
Because they're
It's
different
really-
country
never mind.
far
Never
away.
We're different continents.
Which
Jesus
two
Christ.
countries does Canada share more border with?
There's so
America
much
or Britain?
travel between America and Canada that if we had to have it so that it said 999 instead of 911, do you know how many Americans would just dial 911 anyway and they wouldn't get anywhere?
I guess you guys have 112 also.
I've never heard of 112.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know
Oh,
what that is.
man.
Anyways, luckily Calculaster interrupts you before you keep spiraling down like that. There you are, Veronica. I was about to engage into a complex plotline protocol, but I was worried I might fail at it, and then it came to my mind. Veronica is proficient at shenanigans. What?
112 is Europe.
There you go. That's not us.
112 and 9.
They might be like different subsections.
999 is Britain. 112 is the EU.
Oh, there you go.
Yay, Brexit.
So I thought that if you were okay with helping me, it would be cool. You tell Calculaster that you're in. You also tell him that there was no need to use air quotes for cool.
I am happy.
Whoa, I'm already learning stuff. Exciting. So here's the thing. So far, I've been enjoying being alive, but recently I've started to question myself. Am I doing life right? Am I good at living? I do not know. All of this is new to me, and I might be doing it all wrong. So I wanted to consult some expert living organic forms, so I can crack the code formula of existence. Ham, did you like turn down the volume of the music somehow?
No. I can't do that.
Oh, it must have been me. Hold up. Yeah, alright, there you go. I just hit the volume on my headphones. I was really confused for
I
a
was gonna
sec.
say, I'm in a completely different game than you.
I mean, you're in the same game, so I don't know if you can, like, do controls for it. It's weird.
No,
Alright,
I'm not
anyways.
the host.
Yikes. Oh, don't make that face. I'm not consulting you, my friend. My data shows you tend to answer questions based solely on how likely the answer will lead to your dating your classmates. It is valid to me, but useless for this endeavor. But my data also shows you excel at wacky misadventures, so you might prove a worthy partner for this. But no, I thought the best course of action would be consulting the 2 organic living life forms that were key to turning me into a sentient being. If they push me into life, they surely have to be plenty wise. Look, there they are now.
What's up?
Oh, really? Okay. What's up, Cal?
Hello, fellow organic life forms.
Hey, friend Scott and friend Damien. I am trying to solve the dilemma of finding the meaning of existence, and since you brought me into existence, I thought you might know. Fuck yeah, we know. Do we? Yeah, Scott. So being alive is like being this orange. Damien pulls a slightly squished orange out of his pocket.
Ah!
Oh, yeah. And you need to be like the best orange ever? As long as you're not a lame banana.
Hey, what's wrong with bananas?
So you need to win the game of life, but while being an orange. And
They're
remember
high in
not to be a banana cow. Also, I think it is very important to be super high in vitamin C if you want to rock at being an orange. But that way you can be the best orange ever. Yes, yes. You can also bring destruction to all other puny fruits. I am honestly having a hard time following your line of thoughts, my friends. That's because you don't have to follow us. You need to follow the orange. Or you're supposed to be the orange? Fuck. This is clearly going nowhere, and these two are not the best at metaphors. It's apparently up to you to lead them into building a valid life lesson, but how? Oh god. We're talking a lot about what this orange is supposed to do or to be, but have we asked the orange how it feels? Eat the orange. Oh god, I don't know. I can't tell if eat the orange is fun or boldness, and I can't tell if the first one is more charm or smarts.
I think the top one is smart and the bottom one is bold.
Oh, then either way, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, so.
I'm gonna eat the
Well,
orange.
don't go off what I'm saying though. I think that's what it is. Go off your gut.
Nah, cool.
So bold. No, poor orange. So even being a very good, high vitamin C orange, this orange couldn't stop its demise. Why is that? Oh, I know. It was because the orange was alone, with no orange friends to help it. It's like sports. No matter how good you are, you need a team. I'm pretty sure there are a bunch of sports that don't require a team, Scott. Not the sport of life. True greatness is achieved by having a strong team around you. Also, if a sports person wins and nobody sees it, is it really a victory? Your metaphors seem to be very inaccurate and very sports related. Is everything sports? I mean, I love sports, but I'm not sure if it's everything. What else do you love, friend Scott?
Water sports.
I love watching the stars. They're so shiny and nice. I wonder if there's a sport about watching stars. There is not. But there are a variety of hobbies and jobs related to observation of celestial bodies. I love bodies, and I love stars. It's true that sports are cool, but not everything. I can print out some information on stars for you if you'd like. Wow, thanks, Calculuster. I'm so excited about this. I'm very bad at the sport of reading, but I will give my very best, I promise. Calculuster prints out some astronomy information, and Scott leaves, reading all of the papers very enthusiastically. Very interesting. Maybe existence can be about more than one thing. Maybe it's about exploring everything in oneself, to discover new things and to be passionate about them.
I am happy.
Well, friend Veronica, we've gathered very useful data. I have high hopes for this wacky misadventure. Should we engage in high-fiving? Calculuster has also gathered lots of data on how to high-five. His high-five is so efficient, you gain +2 charm and +1 boldness from it. Nice.
I forgot the Calculuster was voiced by Jackson.
Is it?
Yeah.
Ooh, something is happening to Ellie.
Let's do this.
Uh-oh.
Oh god.
Wait, what's with the... Okay. Is there anything more fun than a sleazy traveling carnival? Yes, apparently lots of things. I don't understand. I'm the best at sports, and ring toss is a sport. Why am I not winning at the sport of ring toss? Why am I not winning at the sport of burning this carnival to the ground and doing something cool with my weekend? We're not leaving until someone wins me that adorable Harold McDonhard from erotic fanfiction Dragon Heat plushie. He's automatically anatomically correct. Oh dear God. Oh no. I have calculated I've calculated the odds of ring toss success, and they are 0.0005%. It would appear this game is rigged. Rigged? That's great! No, Scott, that's bad. Why? Don't we need it to be rigged? You can't spell rigged without win. What? And you can't spell win without team. So if we just work together... I mean, no, none of that. Like, actually none of that. But teamwork isn't a bad idea, and you decide to call upon your luckiest friend to help beat the rigged system. And you know who's lucky? Rich people. But which rich person to choose? RDB can get so many rings that he could get an extra sonic life out of them, which may not directly correlate, but who cares? Or Hamiel. Hamiel's wealth secured him season tickets to a basketball game, and he actually learned ring toss from fucking LeBron James, who, unbeknownst to many, is the LeBron James of ring toss.
So I don't think you can check our
James.
stats in this. I don't think you have to pick the one with the biggest stats.
You do, but you can't check it.
Fuck.
Heck.
LeBron James.
LeBron James.
LeBron James.
So wealthy. Moneybags McHamill shows up, money in tow, to do what the extremely rich of Spooky High do best. Ignore the rules of society due to a feeling of entitlement, and take whatever they want for themselves. Go Hamill, toss those rings, do that sport, win the thing, sport, 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 rig that game. Hamill steps up to the ring toss booth, rings in hand, and throws the rings in the carney's face and then sucker punches him. Fucking metal. Me? No, it's just a turn of phrase, don't worry about it. RDB takes the Harold Migdong hard plushie and gives it to Zoe. Ah, look at this tiny but proportionately huge
Why was Fuzz
manhood.
there?
He's so cute. What? I
Why
don't
was
know.
Fuzz there?
You were
No,
the
I was the one that gave her the doll.
He sure
Alright, we-
is, Zoe. He sure is. Way to turn this day around, you two, gaining +2 fun and +1 charm in the process.
Oh, I didn't get any
Is that a
bonuses.
glitch?
No.
No idea. Maybe I was just waiting on the side to pick up the toy.
Yeah, it could be that you
'Cause
were
I
just
didn't
both
actually
there,
do
but
anything.
yeah. All right.
I have all the fun.
Everybody choose a brand and then say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking. I'm gonna choose Hallmark.
Louis Vuitton.
Ew.
Canada Dry.
Oh.
Canada Dry and
I said Kirkland.
Portland. Oh,
The
okay.
Costco brand.
Yeah. Player orders decided based on how intriguing it would be if the selected brand decided to produce their own TV show. I mean, I've got Hallmark.
Hallmark does produce their own TV shows and they're shit, so you go last.
Oh no!
Yeah. Yeah.
I think Louis Vuitton would be pretty interesting.
I feel like Louis Vuitton would be very full of itself.
I'd be like one of those like Beverly
Bunch of
Hills or something.
Pompous assholes. Their show would basically be like Real Housewives of some.
Yes, or Vanderpump Rules. Sorry, I watched those.
I don't know what that
Okay.
is. Sure.
So
I
it's
mean,
between me and Fuzz.
yeah, so Fuzz would have a Costco TV show, basically.
Which is like
I
it's
mean, that's
it's,
not. Honestly, I'd be pretty interested in watching that.
it's
I mean,
a
I
good
watch it-
quality show that's vaguely familiar in structure, and it's got like all the same cast and crew as like other popular shows, but you can never tell until it's like after it wraps and they do the behind the scenes episodes, and then people are like, oh, you know, they filmed these at the same sets as so and so movies.
Okay, and then Ham has Canada Dry, so ginger ale.
Yeah.
It's
I
just a
feel like
bottle of
Fuzz would
ginger ale on the screen.
Oh my god! Oh no, it's like the fireplace channel,
Yeah,
but it's
yeah,
just like
it's
a
like the
bottle of
Yule
ginger
log.
ale, and you just hear it like fizzing.
I can do that. Hold on, I got it right here.
This is some ASMR shit right here.
Can you hear that?
I
Yeah,
did.
we actually could. Yeah.
All right, so what order then?
Well,
I'd
me
let
first,
Fuzz
I
go
think.
first.
Then honestly, that Canada Dry channel sounds kind of good.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
I need to do math here. How many things are left?
Sure.
Where do you want to go?
Are you kidding me? I can't go to the library and get money again. Oh my god.
You're gonna be okay.
No, I'm not.
Ham. Me and Fuzz don't know what we're doing. Just do something.
That's
not
what
my
we're
turn.
gonna do.
I'm gonna go to class. Yeah.
All right. That day you listen to your elders and learn valuable lessons. Sometimes after all of the monster nonsense and the dating gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity of this high school. You gain +2 smarts.
Yay.
You hope more.
But class and learning are the least of your worries. You and Scott are locked in an epic Pokemon duel against
Pokemon,
Damien.
copyright.
Pokemon, sorry, Pokemon duel against Damien and Zoe.
Cease and desist incoming.
My Jared Gringley uses murder on your Gregory Phillips. It's super effective.
Get it?
Oh
Man.
yeah, Pokemon. Oh yeah, well, Martha Phillips uses Gregory Life's insurance policy. She's going to gain so much money. Not if Alicia Stevens has anything to say about it.
This
Oh,
is starting
no.
to sound like the Potato card game.
Yeah, a little bit. Oh no, Martha is weak against auditor-type Pokemans.
This is really starting to sound like it.
You're about to canter Sue with your Wayne Dworkin Esquire, but that's when Leonard decides to do what he does best and burst in and ruin your fun.
Oh, not this prick.
Yeah.
Oh, he's a Kappa.
Miss Ferratu, Damien, Zoe, Scott, and Artiby are playing Pokemans in class.
Wanna match, losers?
And their team composition is utterly garbage.
Okay, listen, first off, fuck you.
This guy's voiced by Ross, I think.
He is.
Yeah.
That's the only redeeming quality this character has.
It's like, have they ever heard of IVs? Intravenous feeding is key to maximizing Pokemon efficiency.
Ugh.
We just need to give everyone a saline drip.
And let's not forget that Scott is actually trying to breed Gregory Phillips with Martha Williams. That's the worst stat pairing that I've ever seen, and I've seen some try to breed Tyler Briggs with another Tyler Briggs. Hey, Greg and Martha got married because they love each other. And we're not trying to max out our stats. This is just a friendly game. Yeah, we're just having some fucking fun. What's so hard to understand about that?
Whatever you're saying,
Love?
you are wrong.
Love, friendship, fun? That's not what video games are about. Video games are about domination. Isn't that right, Miss Ferratu? Miss Ferratu doesn't seem to know what to believe, but historically she tends to err on the side of the unreasonable punishment. You need to convince her that you weren't doing anything wrong. Bribe Miss Ferratu with an authentic, shiny Robert O'Reilly. Frame Leonard for murder, the perfect distraction.
Ooh. Frame him for murder because he deserves it, the little shit.
The perfect crime.
So bold. Wait, what? Hell yeah, I was trying to figure out what to do with this guy I just murdered. I mean, this guy Leonard just murdered. It's true, I saw him do it. I have eyes everywhere. Literally. You know those hideous, unblinking eyes that have started growing out of the ceilings and lockers lately? Those are mine. Wait, guys. Isn't framing a fellow student for murder wrong? Nope.
No.
That'll be alright.
I think of it like writing fanfic, but in real life with lies. Oh,
Good
okay.
outlook.
Yeah, I also totally saw Leonard murder a person. Miss Ferratu sends Leonard to detention for first-degree murder. When he protests, she tells him that he should have made more friends who were willing to lie for him. You gain +2 charm and +1 boldness.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Ah, boy, my plans are flubberknocked, so... Let's see. Go to the auditorium.
That day while rehearsing for the class play, it's as though the muses themselves had descended to give you a figurative blowjob.
Oh.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. Your performance is intense and inspiring. It will be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school play standards. You gain +2 creativity. Woot. Woot. You see Zoe talking to Polly and Scott. You weigh your respect for privacy versus your insatiable ambition to smooch your classmates, and as always, there's a clear winner. And then I obliterated all population within the Nevelin realm. And to date, most of their souls live within my body in utter despair. I love that he's a tree. I love Scott so much. Scott is my favorite. Whoa, Zoe, that sounds as if you used to be a hell of a prankster back in the day. You betcha. I was what you would call in this realm the shit. But I don't know, I wasn't entirely me. I mean, it kinda was for endless millennia, but I never felt as myself as I feel now. Does that sound stupid?
Great.
No way. As cool as Zegord sounded, nothing is cooler than feeling happy with yourself. Word. Aw, guys.
Wanna match, losers?
Oh!
Nonsense.
Fuck you, Leonard.
Oof, hey Leonard, anything to add? Of course. I overheard you talking about how precious is for you to have turned from a disgusting huge thing into a high school girl. What a surprise. What? Yeah, now it's so hot to be the minority, am I right? An endless deity of despair that has turned into a girl so brave, so unique, so bullshit. Change is so hot now, huh? People changing their identities, my childhood cartoons changing their art style, Thor changing his gender, even the climate is allegedly changing. What's next? Should we change our ideas? Should I change my clothes from time to time and lose my signature smell? Maybe? No, and no! I, Leonard, should be the last bastion of hope for common sense before we, the majority, become the new minority. I will fight this fight by being super obnoxious and by reminding you that you are not brave at all, unlike me, who is super brave because I literally never empathize with anyone else.
He was right about obnoxious.
Yep. And you cannot change my mind.
You just ruined my childhood.
Because I fucking hate change. You totally know Zoe is way capable of defending herself, but if she does, her wrath might damage reality severely. Also, standing by your friends is the right thing to do, so you defend change in terms that Leonard can understand. Leonard, but you only buy your video games once their prices have changed when they go on sale. Leonard, as you seem immune to rational thinking, I challenge you to a Pokemon duel in order to change your mind.
God damn it. I don't know which one. Is it. Which one's.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
I don't even know which ones these are. The top one is smarts.
Yeah, but the bottom one could either be like.
I think it's either charm or fob.
Or, yeah.
Oh god.
This is a tough call.
Fuck it.
Noob.
Yes!
Ha! What a noob! You stand no chance against me, the almighty Leonard, for I am the best at playing the video game Pocket Humans, better known as Pokemon. Apparently you're also the best at unnecessarily long and overly expositive explanations. Shut up! And you, Hamuel, you're so hopeless that I will let you choose the type of fight. You decide for your Pokemon to fight to see who is the best at doing their taxes.
Oh god.
Both Pokemon grab their best calculators and start going through all their yearly expenses trying to be as creative as possible. Unfortunately, your Shigefumi Yoshinari is so creative that he basically ends up going to jail for committing tax fraud, which disqualifies him from the duel. Oh no, bro!
No.
Dang. You never stood a chance, you weak cuck. My Tobias tax makes your Taxington tax skills are unparalleled. You asked Leonard how he got such a strong finance-type Pokemon. Oh, well, I got it when I was just a Toby Smith and trained him to maximize his tax branch of skills. When I finally married him in a progressive marriage with Rebecca Taxington, he changed his last name and evolved into Tobias Taxmaker Taxington. So he changed. Evolved. Yeah, you spectral skank, he evolved. As in achieving his ultimate form. Don't you know a thing about Pokemon? So evolved, as in changed. What just happened? I love Scott's face. He's just like, brr.
He doesn't know.
He has no
He
idea
doesn't
what's
even know
going
where
on.
he is.
Yeah. Hamuel caught Leonard in his own pride and taught him a lesson through the language of Pokemon.
Whoa!
Oh, that sounds cool. It was definitely cool. Thanks, Hamuel. You all hug, and it's the sweetest thing ever. Later in your secret lab, you distill the sweetness into +3 charm.
Let's do this!
Talk about my secret lab like that, game.
Let's go set toilet paper on fire in the
Damn
bathroom.
it! Alright. I was going for an achievement there. Oh well. That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. While in the bathroom, you tell yourself in the mirror that you're so bold you would kill a tiny, big-eyed turtle with your bare hands. That monstrous act would instantly give you plus 500 boldness. But come on, you're just talking to yourself in the mirror. What's the merit in that? You know what? You can keep plus 2 boldness anyway for saying that you're to yourself out loud. You see Damien beating the piss out of a goblin, like he always does when he's depressed. You go over and ask him what's up. It's this whole heir to the throne of hell thing. It's really bumming me out. I hate being a prince of hell, and I'm gonna hate being a king of hell even more. I mean, how am I supposed to rebel against authority when I am the authority? Ugh.
Rebel against God. It'll be okay. I got this.
Not even beating the piss out of this goblin is cheering me up. Damien continues to beat the piss out of the goblin, but his heart clearly isn't in it. I mean, is there anything rad I can do as King of Hell? Literally anything? You're forgetting about the ultimate way to fight authority. Total war, kings have harems, and I'd definitely join yours.
No, we're waging war. War is the ultimate harem.
Fucking
So bold.
metal.
Oh yeah, war! I totally forgot about war. Probably because my dads are such lame asses. They keep going on about, what's the word? Diplomancy? Diplomonkey? Diplomacy? Am I saying that right? Diplomacy? Whatever. I'll have it taken out of the dictionary when I'm king. Suck on that, Webster. Damien's so excited, he even stops strangling the goblin. It sends you a massage coupon as a thank you, and you gain plus 2 smarts and plus 1 boldness.
Let's go.
Yay.
I don't know what to do with my life now that I can't go to the bathroom.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna go outdoors.
Woo!
That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You spot Juan, the small magical Latino cat, who seems a bit sad. He explains to you that he's worried people are so used to calling him Juan the small magical Latino cat that now everyone defines him by only his size, magicality, ethnicity, and species. He's more than that. You correct him. You don't see him in such simplistic terms and convenient definitions. It's just that there are 23 other different Juans in the school, so adding all of that to his name is quite necessary. You'll tell him you'll never forget about him and the crazy adventures that you both lived together in the Monster Prom's prequel, Monster Middle School.
I want that as a game, though.
Right? Oh, the makers of this game are making another game, did you know?
I told you about that
When did you tell me about that?
a long time ago.
Not like another Monster Prom sequel. Like, it's a
What?
completely different game.
Oh,
it's
okay.
It's a Victorian era tycoon dating sim.
Oh, okay. I didn't know
Which
that.
I'm totally gonna buy.
What's
you
it called?
Let me pull it up for you.
You have a great time remembering those crazy stories. You gain plus 2 fun.
It's called Max Gentleman Sexy Business.
I don't want that in my search history.
It's a Victorian business tycoon dating simulator. So it's a bunch of people from like the late 18th century, or like, I guess that would be late 19th century.
It's Max Gentleman what?
Max Gentleman Sexy Business.
Okay.
Ruthlessly take over the competition, then carrier pigeon some lewds.
There it is. Oh good, I'm gonna add it to my wish list, because I haven't actually done that yet. Oh, planned release date is 25th of February, so this month.
Oh wow.
In a few days.
10 days.
Yeah! Alright. You see Calculaster delicately applying water to one of his favorite little succulents with an eyedropper. He looks so peaceful until Leonard shows up with a smug grin on his shitty face.
What is Leonard?
Why is he here? Go away, you stupid piss goblin.
There's only one character worse than Leonard.
Yeah, and he hasn't shown up at all yet.
Thank God.
Watch him show up in the next your next one.
It's gonna be
Oh,
me.
man, I hope
It's
so.
always me.
Hey, Calculuster, what you doing? Watering your succulent? I bet you think you're a true succulent fan, huh? If by fan you mean one who has strong interest or admiration for a particular person or thing, then yes. Oh yeah? Well, if you're such a succulent fan, name 3 of their albums. I do not understand. Ha! That was a trick question.
Of course,
Succulents
he's a
don't have
gatekeeper.
albums. A true fan would have known that already.
Oh, you like plants? Name every plant.
But I assure you, friend Leonard, I feel the closest mechanical equivalent to love for my little plants. Love? Fandom isn't about love, it's about the wanton accumulation of memorabilia. How many succulent posters do you have? 0. That's what I thought. Meanwhile, I've got 19. I've got more posters than I've got walls to hang them on. Looks like the only true succulent fan here is me. This claim is distressing, and yet I cannot disprove it. But you can! Time to let everybody know the ultimate standard for determining a true succulent fan. A true succulent fan has every succulent, including the uncut versions, and at least one succulent signed by its creator, God. A true succulent fan would actually be a fan.
That's a tough one.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what they are.
I feel like the top. I'm going off just like speculation here. I feel like the top one is creativity and the bottom one is smarts. I'm not sure.
So, the top one could be. Yeah, see, now that's one of the options that I'm thinking. It could be boldness. But this one does seem like smarts. Or creativity.
Creativity, yeah. That's tough.
Either of these could technically be creativity. So maybe I'll go this one. So bold, okay.
Well,
Got
I
it.
would pull this one.
Yeah, alright. Good lord, it makes so much sense. Fans are cool. Fans demonstrate a machine-like devotion to their chosen subject. Fans are literally called fans. Could it be that the ideal fan in any medium is in fact just an actual fan? If your hypothesis is correct, I should remind you that my chassis contains 36 individual fans for controlling CPU temperature. 36? But just one of those on its own would be the ultimate fan. 36 ultimate fans in one body is impossible. I assure you, it is quite possible. In fact, it is necessary. Without the fans, my insides would quickly melt. I too feel that my many fandoms keep me from melting alive. You and I are so much alike, Calculuster. Yes, we are both bipedal. Finally, someone who truly understands me. You're not so sure you'll ever understand Leonard, but at least he's not trolling Calculuster anymore. You gain +2 creativity and +1 charm. Let's trade places. And a challenge. Everybody choose a TV show and then say your choice out loud to the other players before clicking.
House Hunters.
I'm gonna pick Friends.
Debbie Does Dallas.
Seinfeld.
Oh god. Player order is decided based on how funny and wrong it would be if anthropologists from 500 years in the future had to guess how life was nowadays based on solely on watching this TV show.
What is Debbie Does Dallas?
Yeah, I'm not sure what that one is.
Yeah, me neither.
It's adult in nature.
And I think that wins.
I don't know, that's pretty accurate. We're all pretty... But alright, we'll do that one as the winner.
I think House Hunters would be next.
How would that be funny and wrong? That's pretty accurate considering you're looking at like
A
houses
guy
from
who
nowadays.
sells avocado toast and a woman who bottles farts professionally, buying a $3 million house in the Bay Area does sound far-fetched.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
But then you've got Friends, which is just, you know, people living their lives with funny stuff happening. And you've got Seinfeld with the same thing. People living their lives and funny stuff happens.
I mean, either way, I'm putting Fuzz as last
We
because
could
screw
we
Seinfeld.
could just hit random.
Fine, random
Everyone
it
cut out
is.
there for a second.
Oh, perfect! It's. I'm glad that.
I don't
Fuzz is
like how
last.
this turned out. Can we undo that?
No, I'm glad you're last. I was gonna put you last anyways. It's like it hurt me.
Let's go.
I definitely don't have enough. Oh no!
What?
I saw him.
What?
I saw him.
Oh no. You approach Scott and Calculester sitting at a table conveniently located near a power outlet. Calculester is charging. Scott is confused. What do you mean you don't eat, bro? If you don't eat, how are you ever gonna get swole? Premise invalid. I am a robot. Robots do not get swole. Swelling in
Your
robots
battery's
is
gonna
always
explode.
extremely bad sign. No eating? No getting swole? How do you live, bro? Technically, I do not live. It is one of my greatest sources of sadness. Aw, don't be sad, buddy. I know what will cheer you up. Some pizza. Pizza always cheers me up. Invalid suggestion. Pizza is food, which I do not eat. I am not designed to consume organic material, only electricity. Buzz, can you do me a favor?
What's up?
Can you get me my Rocky Road ice cream and a spoon?
Ooh, that's a good idea. I'm gonna get myself my ice cream too.
Because my throat is dying.
Bring me ice cream too.
Okay.
I can get you some peanut butter too. We got 3 jars.
Oh.
No, I want ice cream.
But we got 3 jars.
I'm gonna make peanut butter cookies this weekend. Or next weekend. Or a weekend. But you're actually pretty worried that Scott's head is going to explode. And then you're going to have to clean it up. Better find a way to satisfy his curiosity. Scott, electricity is the coolest and most energetic thing to eat. Have you ever tried to eat a lightning? But thank you. Calculester, when you say I am not designed to consume organic material, all I hear is that you're not trying hard enough. Lightning? That loud, bright thing that comes out of the sky? I hate lightning.
Oh, I wonder who Scott's Thunder Buddy is.
I want to be a Thunder Buddy. Like, forever. I love him so much. Negative, Scott. The loud thing is called thunder. Oh! What's lightning, then? The bright thing that comes out of the sky, but without the noise.
Great.
Oh, wow! Noise-free lightning? Just like a fat-free protein shake. It sounds so energetic. I'll go eat some right now. Please do not. But it's too late. Scott is already running around outside with his mouth open, staring at the sky. Good thing it's not raining or anything. Now you get to enjoy some alone time with Calculester.
Let's do this.
You already know.
Wait.
Top right.
No.
Yep.
You sit with Zoe and Damien. Damien seems angry, but in a low energy way, which is very weird for him. You feel the urge to check. You basically just cock-blocked everybody else, too. Because the other two are both going for Zoe.
I'm
So
not.
nicely done.
I'm not going to the bottom left.
You have to now.
I'm not.
Don't talk to me, fuck mice. I have a cold and I feel like shit. I just want to drink my soup and murder someone. What's that adorable little cup you're drinking from? What? This cup is not adorable. It's a trophy that I took from a super buff dude after I killed him. But it says #1 son of all hell on it. Yeah, well, maybe the buff dude was the #1 son of all hell before I killed him and took his soup mug. Shut up, don't look at me. Okay, well, If you have no sentimental attachment to it, I guess you'd sell it to me for 10,000 money? Yeah, right, like you have that much money. Dude, I was an eldritch deity devouring souls for centuries. Think I never took their swag along the way? Give me the cup. No, it's my number one son of all hell mug, and you can't have it. Get away from it with your tentacles and your mouth and your invasive questions. Why? Why? Why should I get away? Why? They could go on like this for all lunch, but maybe if you jump in, you can curry favor with one of them. Leave Damien alone, Zoe. He can't sell or give this cup away because he's under a terrible curse that means that he must keep it in his possession. It has nothing to do with paternal love. Zoe, watch this. Of course this cup couldn't have belonged to Damien. He's the number 8th son of hell at best.
Number 1.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking metal.
Part of me wanted to just swoop in and try to steal Zoe, but I'm not gonna be like that.
That'd be so mean. That's fucking right. It's a curse. A crazy, crazy curse. A curse? Yeah. I love curses. Tell me everything. Oh, well, you see, if I were to ever give away my number one son of all hell cup, my skin would turn itself inside out, my eyes would disintegrate, and I would stop believing in the efficiency of getting vaccinated. That's so cool. Wow, Damien, that sounds like a really powerful curse. I'm glad that you've kept that adorable cup for non-sentimental reasons. Yo, Ellie. That was cool of you, thanks. I feel 8% less sick now. Yes, hopefully 8% less sick translates into some good prom date potential.
Alright,
Ham.
I refuse to go to that table.
Give me your money.
Whoa. You have money for the map? Nope.
No, I don't. I haven't been able to get money at all.
What does the map do?
It's for a secret ending.
Well, you can
You
always
want a
try
vibrator?
again before. Later.
I'm gonna go.
There's no vibrator on the list.
Gator.
Oh, I should have got the present. What am I doing?
I don't know. What are you doing?
Someone say.
Alright, throw me on friggin'. I don't know who that blue guy is, but at this point I don't really care. Throw me
Please
on
don't.
Mermaid and Gorgon's table.
Oh, thank God.
What'd you say, heathens?
Nothing.
You said something. What'd you say?
Nothing.
What?
You realize we have video evidence of this, right?
Clip that.
Oh, I said, did someone say something about a vibrator?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. You arrive at your chosen table to find Miranda folding napkins at Vera. Folding napkins at her?
Yep.
Do you want to know what this one is for, Vera? No. I'll take that as a yes. The rose-shaped napkin fold is for birthdays between the ages of 16 and 22. Miranda's hands move fast as lightning, turning the rose into a gorgeous white swan. By contrast, this swan folding is for first weddings, third weddings, and swan giveaways.
Swan giveaways.
Yep.
As a fashion enthusiast, I have never been so bored by a piece of fabric. Oh, and this black swan folding is for weddings where you plan to brutally murder all the guests. Not very popular, that black swan folding is, yes, right, pip pip. Okay, that's sort of cool, but I'm still aggressively uninterested. You happen to have some napkin folding skills yourself. Maybe you could spice up this interaction. I've got zero creativity whatsoever. You decided to show off your most impressive napkin fold. I can't read either of those boxes. They're all pixelated. Oh,
If
the
you-
bottom one.
Hold on.
This red? Okay.
I'll read it out so that way you can choose. If you
Alright.
fold the napkin like so, it creates a self-aware napkin whose sole purpose is to fold more napkins. Or this writhing snake fold is for when it is time to leave Vera alone and stop explaining napkin folds.
Let's do the stop explaining napkin folds. Well, that's quite a specific fold. Under what circumstances would one use? Oh, I see. Damn right you see. And notice how my whole head is covered in writhing snakes. So basically, just assume that don't talk to Vera about napkins time is all the time. It's a year-round festival. People the world over celebrate it by not folding napkins at me. Well, it's not a very elaborate napkin fold, is it? You explain that what your fold lacks in complexity, it makes up for with 12 ounces of cobra venom it can spit at will. Nice. Right, well, I see we subscribe to different schools of napkinry. I'll leave you two to it then. Your reward for running Miranda off is a one-on-one lunch with Vera. You've never felt so alive.
Trade places.
Trading places.
Everyone choose an occupation.
Porn star.
What?
The people that go on the camera and they do the nasty.
Porn star?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Underwater basket weaver.
Okay.
Butcher.
And I'll choose teacher. Player orders decided based on how funny a TV show called America's Next Blank would be.
Well, that goes to either Fuzz or
Underwater basket weaver.
I feel like Levy goes first.
Alright. America's Next
I
Teacher,
go.
America's Next Butcher.
I think Butcher would just be sad, so I think you go.
Yeah, it wouldn't be funny, but it would be pretty interesting. Like, I'd watch that on, like the Food Network.
Let's do this!
Where you wanna go?
Let's go to the auditorium.
That day while rehearsing for the class play, you do a terrific job at acting. You act so hard that some of your classmates in the audience throw roses at you. 7 roses to be exact. Damn, roses aren't a valid currency or state in this game. Game. Sorry. Anyway, you check your converter app to see if this could translate into something a bit more useful. It seems 7 roses equals 2 creativity points. Sweet! Gain plus 2 creativity. You're minding your own business when Damien comes rushing through, punching everyone who's minding their own business.
Oh no.
Fuck, I'm so angry.
I don't think I've seen his costume before. That's nice.
I have. I like it. I'm so angry, I want to pull my own skull out and eat it. I'm so angry that I want to set the school on fire and then punch the fire in its fucking face.
Fire is good.
Yeah. I'm so angry I want to spend my year accumulating political capital so that I can become president and then use my nuclear codes to blow up the sun. And you're standing in my way. Move before I punch you so hard that you'll remember with melancholy the times when you could have moved without all of your bones hurting. Oh no, violence incoming, think fast. Joke's on you, pal. I'm a pragmatist. No, yeah, pragmatist? I avoid any kind of idealization of the past because it has no use and therefore I refuse feeling any kind of melancholy. No time to think of anything clever, start dancing for no reason.
Dance like nobody's watching.
Oh boy.
I can't tell if that one's gonna be creativity or fun.
So, can I just weigh in here a little bit?
Go ahead.
When I was going for secret ending, I got to this point and I chose dancing, and I don't remember if I passed it or not, but all I know is it didn't go well for me.
Okay,
it's
you
your
do what you
choice.
do. Yeah.
Fuck.
Although I don't know
I mean,
what
if
your
it
stats
didn't,
are.
if it didn't
Your
go
stats-
well for you, then that
Yeah.
probably means.
I probably have the wrong stats. I don't know. I don't know what the stats are for this. So
I'm gonna roll a dice. If it's anything 3 or below, it's number 1. All right, we're dancing.
All right. So fun. You have no idea what to do, so you just start doing a silly dance. It is really, really silly indeed. Before you realize all your classmates have joined you in your silly little dance. What the fuck? Move or I will kill you dead, noob. But Damien, you can't deny she is actually moving. Yeah, and quite the moves she has. Really, even Damien can't fight against logic. Maybe you should move, Damien. Don't be a loser. Yeah. As you just said, here you move or you die. All of your classmates start chanting, move or die, move or die. Ah! Damien, frustrated by the crazy, mindless, but joyful mob you've created, finally leaves. Still, from afar, you can see an eternal fire burning in the back of his eyes. But for now, you gain +2 boldness and +1 fun.
Sure.
Alright, let's go to the library.
What?
Library.
Yeah.
That day, you spend some time on the library PCs, sending malicious spam emails in the hopes of stealing other people's money.
Oh, yeah.
It doesn't sound very nice, but who's really the one to blame if they respond to such a blatant scam? You lose -10 karma, which isn't a stat in this game, so who cares? And you gain +2 money. I've read a whole half page of non-fiction book. I feel like my brain is gonna explode. I hate studying. Gross. No one has ever made out once in this math textbook. I do like books though. They can take you anywhere in the world, so when you pee on them, it's like you're marking your territory across the planet. Why is he peeing on books?
It's a dog.
I know, but still. That explains the wavy, crispy texture and pungent odor of a lot of your used textbooks. You wonder if it's worth trying to correct his error when... Dimitri! What?
It is I, Dimitri.
Hi. That's right, it is I, Dimitri. What?
Is that how they spell his name?
Yeah. And may I just add that your abs are looking especially lickable today. Weird, but okay.
Come to the dark side.
Endless deity of horror and chaos, deadly and charming beast person, do join me on the dark side.
Enough of this.
Counterpoint, do not do that.
Do not that.
Fine, do not that.
Sorry.
You want to read?
No, not at all.
Dimitri, you made a fatal error in this plan. You have approached our classmates in the middle of the library where they're hard at work studying. They'll never listen to your pitch. Oh, yikes. Actually, we were getting super bored with studying, so Dimitri, go ahead and tell us your thing, I guess. Nope. If you let Dimitri woo them into the dark side, how will you woo them to prom? Also, blah blah, end of the world, the right thing, whatever. Sure, the dark side sounds cool, but the commute is terrible. Why join the dark side when you could join the mark side? don't know what the mark side is? The first one kind of sounds like smarts. But also maybe creativity, so I'm not sure.
I don't fucking. Why are all the ones I get like such toss-ups? This is bullshit. This is bias.
Pick one.
The commute is terrible.
So smart. Oh, come now. The commute is not so bad. There's just 2 buses, a train, a goose-drawn chariot, and then 2 more buses. How long does that take? 9 hours? But time flies when you spend the entire journey in unspeakable torment. Why is the torment unspeakable? Because everybody has ants in their mouths. It's all very sensible, environmentally friendly. Really? Because it sounds incredibly stupid and bad. Oh,
Oof.
Perhaps you're right. Forgive me. I have spent so long on the dark side that I no longer truly understand what it means to be good. You poor thing. Would you like to be incorporated into a series-long plot arc where we teach you the true meaning of goodness?
I'll be back.
I'll have to talk to my agent until we meet again. You expect Dimitri to vanish in a cloud of purple smoke or something, but instead he trudges off to make the 9-hour journey home. Game +2 fun and +1 smarts.
Let's go.
That day, your teacher delivers an amazing and creative performance that blows all your minds. It ends up being a sensation on YouTube. Your teacher gains +10 coolness, but who cares? He's not trying to romance your classmates. Or is he? We hope not. You also gain +2 smarts, hooray. You promised yourself that you weren't using that pasta plate dating app, yet here you are yet again. You can see how stupid the whole thing is, yet this plate of pappardelle looks way more delicious than loneliness.
Farewell.
Hey, friend Veronica, what are you doing? You throw your phone away so no one can see. Oh, I mean, you could have told me nothing if you didn't want to talk about it. The question was a mere protocolary tactic to engage into conversation. What I really wanted to ask was if you're up to more wacky misadventures searching for the meaning of life. Y or N? Wait. We couldn't help but listen. Are you looking for the meaning of life? Yes. Then look no more. Oh, friend Miranda and friend Liam. Are you providing insight on this through very weird and probably inaccurate metaphors about oranges? What? No, life should be like art. Yes, I very much agree. Explanation value. Useless until more information is provided. What defines art? Well, art is an expression of oneself that aspires to explore the monster condition through the embodiment of specific aesthetics that define the artist's worldview. At its peak, it achieves universality while also being the most personal and individual form of expression. A big middle finger from the artist to the status quo as it ignores any convention or preconception. That's a very wordy definition, Liam. Don't listen to Liam. He uses too many words.
Oh, how majestic.
My favorite statues, paintings, and books are the ones that are dedicated to me. So it's clear that art should be about me. None of those definitions build a clear parallel that throws light over the meaning of existence. Liam's definition of art revolves around exploring the monster condition, therefore the meaning of life. It creates a paradox not optimal. And Miranda's definition states that the meaning of existence is Miranda. That sounds very right. Conclusion not satisfying. No way. You're all about satisfying your classmates. You just need to push one of these two into further reflection. Push them. You're always angsty against the status quo, Liam. Tell us what the status quo did to you. What's the origin of rivalry? Sure, art might be about Miranda, but what's Miranda about? So creative. There we go. Haha. What was the other one then, I wonder? Charm? Ah, if only you knew. It isn't that the status quo did anything to me. It is I, Liam, who once was the status quo. Egads. Yes, my dear classmates. There was a time when I wasn't the one fighting the establishment, I was the establishment. I was a leader, a powerful one. What I said was the law. What I said was the mainstream. And under my fist, many perished. I was drunk with power. I hurt many. It sounds like a standard power in politics to me. Exactly, Miranda, but someone fought me, and in fighting, we fell in love. She made me see the error of my ways. From that moment, I abandoned any semblance of power and decided to fight the status quo. I see. But could you say that the issue wasn't power itself, but how you used it? Maybe you shouldn't be fighting the abstract concept of power. Fighting an abstract concept is inefficient, as they are immune to most sources of damage like fire or punching. Instead, you should be trying to reflect on how to improve so that you can make use of power in a non-harmful way. I suppose. Is your rebel stance a way of deflecting the responsibility of introspection and self-critique?
Enough.
I need to do some thinking about this. Have you broken Liam? When it comes to sentient beings, what some define as breaking someone, others call fixing someone. It's hard to tell. In any case, this has been insightful. Life could be about self-growth and learning how not to harm other people. Existence could be about caring. Such a wholesome conclusion makes you gain +3 charm just from hearing it. Great.
All right.
And him, who's gonna read his own.
Oh, God. Okay. Let's
I'm sorry, my
go
throat's
to-
dying.
That day, you skipped class intending to spend the term in the bathrooms. But you captured 3 wild hyenas on the way there. Who the fuck runs security here? Anyway, you subdued them with the help of a hair comb. God bless the Monster Scouts for all the idiotic scenarios they prepared you for. By the time you get to the bathrooms, you've totally gained +2 boldness. Spot Miranda and Scott in the vicinity. They seem to have the perfect opportunity to test your new blanket. Oh yeah, I forgot. You wear it as if you were a goofy ghost and approach them with a spooky boo while Miranda's explaining something to Scott. And that's why the treacherous air people are the absolute worst and most likely tied to the disappearance of Mars Argo. Oh, what's this? A ghost? Perhaps a foreign exchange student. What are we talking about? Gasp! I didn't see you there. So ghostly. You guys are joking, right? This is clearly just Hamiel wearing a blanket with eye holes cut in it. Jealousy is a powerful drug, Liam. Do not become addicted. Yeah, Liam. Don't see anyone saying, "Oh, Liam is really just Hamiel wearing a blanket with eye holes cut into it." Exactly, Liam. Even despite the many times we suspected it was so. What? Oh, sorry, little ghost. We were ignoring you. That's true. Tell us, do you have any cool ghost powers? Oh yes, divulge! Ghost maintains levitating stuff. Haunts someone into despair. You spot a victim for your prank. The Coven! You start running in the direction while screaming your best boo to date. What's this? Maybe it's a minion of Queen Nehelina. Rumors say she is preparing to the big bad of next season. To be the big bad of next season. Stop booing at us. It's hard enough to save the world on a daily basis. We don't need people here undermining our morale. Stop booing! The school is unbelievable! Ah! They go running looking for a place to recover from all the booing and undermining. Whoa, the ghost clearly haunted them. They have fought against all kinds of evil creatures. Such a powerful ghost. So cool. He just ran at them while booing. I could literally do that. Yet you didn't do it, Liam. Therefore, you're not a ghost. You're just jealous. Yeah, of this very powerful ghost. Ghost, we respect your ghost powers and we wish you the best on your ghost adventures. You leave running and booing before they realize how obvious it is. You're just you with a blanket. Today you gain +2 boldness and +1 smarts.
Something's gonna happen to Ellie again.
Let's do this!
Ow. Hey, I have a
question, Ellie. Do you think I'm weird? No, don't answer. Because if you say that I'm not weird, it'll be revealing that you're weird. Because we all know I am most definitely weird.
Yeah, I was gonna say, fuck yeah, you're weird.
And I'm proud of that, you know. I spent millennia as a tentacled eldritch deity, and then I spent a while trapped in a totem. So obviously it makes sense that I get a little overexcited by all the boring, mundane, very normal stuff happening at Spooky High that you're all used to. But not everyone can handle dating a weirdo, and I respect that. So, real talk. I'm really into Hamuel.
Fuck!
But I'm also really into RDB.
Yay!
I will go on the record as saying
Oh god,
Hamuel
if I've
and
got to
RDB
pick
are
one or the other.
You have to pick.
Yeah, you do. But who do you think is the weirdest?
I am open to bribes, fellas.
One day
I'm not
Hamuel...
gonna try and bribe you. You do you.
I will try and bribe you at a later date. I'm unfortunately very tired right now and cannot think of something.
One day Hamuel and I went to the movies after we said goodbye to each other. It turned out that we were heading in the same direction, but since we'd already said goodbye, we didn't talk for like 5 minutes while walking together. It was really, really weird. RDB is so weird that he must strictly obey the 3 rules from Gremlins because RDB has a phobia of turning into one.
Alright, Fuzz said he would bribe me at a later date, so I'm slanting this in his favor.
Okay.
3 and above is Fuzz, a 1 or a 2 is gonna be Ham. And it's Fuzz. Sorry, Ham.
It's alright.
So that's what? No bright lights, absolutely no food after midnight, and RDB can only wear their underwear backwards and cross the street hopping on one leg and sneeze every time RDB sees the color orange. And by 12 zebras, if RDB ever runs across a presidential candidate at the supermarket.
I don't remember
that
any
is-
of these rules from Gremlins.
The first 2 are rules. You can't eat after midnight, and...
Well, yeah, but this one isn't.
No, this one definitely isn't. I don't know what the heck this is, but alright. What? No, absolutely not. Has Zoe never seen Gremlins? Tragedy. Well, if I'm expected to put up with 12 zebras, RDB can definitely indulge me in proofreading my 900,000 words sung through 90s music AU fan fiction opera.
Oh.
Spooky, she's so high, high above me, she's so lovely. I love that song. On my playlist. Yep, sure, that all sounds... Sure. You get +2 creativity for maybe doing RDB a favor, although it sounds more like Hamuel dodged a bullet. Just kidding, Zoe is adorable and we all love her. Sucks to suck, RDB, get wrecked. Wait, what?
Okay, I'm starting to think that there's issues with the scenes for this.
A little bit, that's all good. Challenge mode. Everybody choose something cool. Say your choice out loud. The rest of the players before clicking.
Haas Delgado.
Iced tea. Like the singer.
Oh.
I think that's tea ice.
No, it's iced tea.
Iced tea, yeah.
Isn't it? I don't know anymore. I'm very tired.
We'll go to bed soon.
Canada.
Okay. Player order is decided based on how awesome it would be if Japan built vending machines that sold the selected thing. Okay, well mine's humans. And Buzz is a country.
So I think those are disqualified right now.
I don't know. It'd be pretty cool if there were vending machines that just sold Canada.
I also think it would be pretty cool if there were vending machines that sold Ice-T the musician.
Now the
hating on my boy Haas Delgado?
I don't know who that is.
It's the character from Billy and Mandy.
Nobody's born cool.
Except...
Ice-T is, he's on Law & Order SVU now, right?
Yeah.
I'm the only one who put something that, like, you can buy.
Yeah, which is why it's not awesome, because you can there's already Ice Cube machines.
What?
Should I just random it then?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll random.
Yay.
Okay.
I don't like that.
I guess I'll just go fuck myself. We're almost at the prom.
Almost there.
All right.
Last chance.
Let's go to the bus.
That day that oh, you know what? You read it.
Bloody hell. Okay, hold on. That day, the teacher is just tired of teaching, so she recurs to the classic technique of not giving a shit, putting on some kind of historical TV show for you to watch. What you don't expect is that it's super effective. God bless the golden era of television. The TV show is compelling thanks to the ridiculous amount of nudity. Wait, what? Bloodshed. But at the same time, you actually learn a lot about history. Game plus 2 sparks. Then you realize you're feeling like you're going full ghost with your blanket again.
You was
You're observing
smart.
You're observing your surroundings when you spot Miranda and Damien. You're about to get closer when
Greetings, my
suddenly...
loves.
No!
I knew it was gonna be you.
Why is it always me? God
Because you
fucking
picked the
damn
ghost
this
route.
prick! Oh fuck, I minimized the game.
This is what happens on the ghost route.
Oh god.
You screwed
Greetings,
yourself.
all high schoolers. It is I, the interdimensional prince. I'm here to rescue you from mundane existence. Just sign these marriage papers. Not this guy again. Look! Whoa! Gasp, an underworld specter! This again? What again? Liam, this is clearly a kick-ass powerful ghost. Look at his face, so deadpan. No expression at all. This is because it's not a face, it's a sheet with 2 holes cut into it. Man, I wish my face had 2 holes cut into it. That would be fucking metal. No, listen, it's not a face, it's... Ghost friend, help us! Save us from the interdimensional creep! Yeah, do something. Something ghostly. Boo, and throw a rock at the interdimensional creep. Oh god, I don't know.
Throwing a rock I feel like is gonna be boldness.
That's one of the lowest stats I have, so... Yes, creativity! Phew! Did you see that? Real goosebumps. This fucker doesn't fuck around. My apologies, beautiful high schoolers. What exactly is Boo? We don't have many ghosts in my realm. It's super spooky ghost thing. You should run for your life. Yeah, interdimensional loser. It's like super legit ghost thing. The ghost is probably about to unleash its ghostly rage upon you. Be ready for 100 years of misery. He just said boo. Can you stop all this stupidity? Beautiful Liam has a point, yet fierce Damien and wonderful Miranda show so much energy in their affirmations that I cannot help believe them. Vocal energy is my main criteria when following my various advisors' advice. So today I shall retreat to my dimension. But fear not, with my beloved high schoolers, the interdimensional prince will be back for you. Oh, thank God. So he disappears into another annoying portal. So, metal ghost person, you made him retreat with a single boo. So brave. He retreated because of what you 2 idiots told him. He said so in front of us just a minute ago. Liam, really? Sometimes I wish your face was a sheet with 2 holes cut into it, so that way you couldn't say annoying stuff 24/7. Whatever. Little ghost friend saved the day again. Huzzah! They leave running and screaming about how cool you are. What the fuck with your classmates? Really? Anyway, you gain +2 boldness, +1 charm.
Let's go.
I'm gonna go back to the... Oh, I wanted to go to the bathroom, so she's there. Here it is. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. The match is so intense that both teams are so into it that you decide to raise the stakes by betting part of your charm against part of the other team's charm. That commitment amazes your whole team, and their spirit is fueled by determination. Finally, you win and take +2 charm from the other team's leader. Now she's a bit less fabulous. You notice Calculester taking one of his favorite succulents out for a walk. Suddenly, the wolf pack come jogging around the corner and nearly crash into him.
We're getting like everybody this time around.
Yeah, my god. Hey, watch where you're going, nerd! I am terribly sorry. I was simply taking my succulent for its daily walk. I know that succulents do not require walks, but I believe they appreciate them.
What? New.
sorry, bro. I wasn't listening. I was too distracted by your lack of facial hair.
Aw.
I'm sorry? I mean, look at you two. When's the last time that you shaved? Never. Are you talking to me and my plant? If so, there is a simple explanation for our lack of facial hair. I myself am a robot, and my succulent is a succulent. Neither succulents nor robots grow facial hair. I've got a succulent too, if you know what I mean. It's long and hard, and I keep it in my pants. I call it my cactus.
Oh my
Nice,
God.
bro. Good joke. Bump my fist with your fist, bro. Oh, you like succulents too? Can I see?
Oh, calculus, you're so
Hello?
Oh, okay. Well, I'll just be getting back to my walk then. That's a fast, bro. We're not about to let your unmanly facial hair lacking asses wander around our halls. We demand you grow a beard now.
This prick doesn't even have a beard.
Yeah, not really. He's got like,
pupils.
yeah. Well, that's certainly not going to happen, but maybe you can find another way to convince the wolf pack that Calculuster is manly enough to walk these halls. Sure, facial hair is manly, but you know what is even manlier? A face made entirely of glass and metal. Calculuster does not have facial hair. He just doesn't care. Does have facial hair. He just doesn't carry it around with him all the time. Duh. Parts? Cool. Okay. Whoa, was that true? Is a glass and metal face really more manly? I truly have no objective metric for assessing manliness. Oh, a tough talker, huh? Well, maybe you should try putting your mouth where your face is. I'm sorry, I don't understand. Please try. Wham! The leader of the Wolfpack headbutts Calculuster right in his glass and metal face. Ow, fuck! It feels like I just rammed my face into a bunch of glass and metal. What? It's true. Metal face beats meat face.
Tell that one to Ash.
Yeah.
I was about to say.
Is it just my great uncle Killbot 9000 always said? Sorry for doubting you, bro. Your face really is the manliest because manliness is all about one thing and one thing only, the ability to hurt other men. Duly noted. Wolfpack scamper off probably to find someone else to hurt so they can feel better about themselves. You gain +2 fun and +1 boldness.
Sure.
Let's do outdoors.
That day during
Alright,
Reese.
is all that happens in the woods raving?
Yes, raves and drugs.
Especially
I thought right. Yeah. We casually chatting with Juan, the small magical Latino cat, and start telling him that hilarious story of what happened last summer at Monster Camp.
Hello, Juan.
What?
Love it.
I said this one time at Monster Camp.
Ah.
You know which one? The one involving the beehive, the blow-up doll of the president, and the penguin mask, and the mystery of the Goblin King. Slowly, lots of people start joining you to hear the story. By the time that you say where the Goblin King was, 100 people or so burst into hysterical laughter. You turn on a mobile app that captures all the laughter, and it turns into +2 fun. Partying your ass off with Zoe, Damien, and Liam when a holy throwing knife almost hits you in the face. Look up and, of course it's the Slayer. Wow, we are getting everyone, seriously.
I told you. What the fuck?
She's sitting in the upper branches of a big tree and she won't stop throwing deadly magical items. Cut that shit out! Can't you see I'm just trying to party? How am I supposed to mosh with your stupid projectiles everywhere?
I don't think she's actually gonna show us though.
I don't know. Seriously, what obtuse pathology possesses you to perpetually violate our bodily anatomy?
Oh, a
That's all right.
critical hit.
There she is. What? He said, why the fuck won't you stop throwing stuff at us? Oh, well, definitely not because I have a crush on one or more of you, and violence is the only way that I know of expressing affection, as unhealthy as that may be. You have a crush? Oh man, this is totally going in my fanfic.
This isn't possible.
What? No, gross. The real reason I'm here is that I'm planning to enter a high-level dungeon on Monday, but I don't have enough EXP. Or XP. So if you all wouldn't mind getting killed by me real quick, it would really help me level up. If you could just suggest a better way for the Slayer to gain experience, maybe she'd leave you guys alone for a while. But what to suggest?
Bless.
Bless you.
Hey Q. Have you tried getting an internship at a mega corporation? I hear they pay an experience. You haven't had much success hunting us so far. Maybe you need to target some lower level monsters. Have you heard of Spooky Kindergarten?
Oh no, not the kids.
Corporations.
You
That's
are
just the men.
unworthy.
Not so creative. What are you, a double idiot? I've already got an unpaid internship and loads of experience.
Of course she does.
Yeah, I'm a level 86 coffee getter, and a level 59 copy machine whisperer, and a level 99 uncredited graphic designer. But how useful do you think those skills will be against Chromash the Unlovable?
Aw.
I'm going to guess very useful, on the off chance that this is a trick question. I'm going to guess eat shit. Who do you have a crush on? I need to know. These skills are not useful. They are not useful at all. What's useful is showering buttholes like you with blessed metal. Eat holy knives, dickbats. Eating is pretty much the last thing that you want to do to holy knives. But the Slayer doesn't give you much choice. You lose -2 boldness and -1 fun.
Let's do this!
I like how the Slayer is an option for dating in the next game.
Yeah, I'm excited.
I haven't been to the library yet. Let's go there.
That day you spend some time on the library's PCs mining for some bitcoins. This is supposed to have something to do with solving algorithms and the rise of cryptocurrency, but you guess that nobody actually has any fucking idea how it really works. Anyway, you gain +2 bitcoins, which equals to +2 million dollars, which unfortunately is equal to 2 monster dollars, so +2 money. Despite everything else happening around you, you're just solving some Sudokus. But your mind is constantly going back to Damien. Stupid, sexy Damien and his idiotic short temper. You think that he could even be your sweetheart, but he seems more focused on being angry 24/7. For God's sakes, he's the kind of guy that could get angry at a banana. As a matter of fact, your daydreaming is interrupted by the feral screams of Damien, who seems to be insulting an actual banana. You stupid yellow fruit, what's your deal? Do you think that you're richer in potassium than me? Why does he hate bananas so much?
I don't know.
But there's been a lot of banana in this playthrough. No one is richer in potassium than Damien fucking LeVay. Is he even for real? Stupid, sexy Damien. No, you need to put a stop to this nonsense before it escalates somehow into arson. Defend the banana's honor, eat the banana.
Eat the banana.
You're just eating a lot of fruit today. So bold. You get closer to Damien in a very cool and quiet way.
You don't want to know how I'm gonna eat it.
Oh, I bet I know. Why don't you mind your own business, noob? But you don't mind your own business, you eat the banana instead. What? Ah! Ooh, look at Damien, he's losing his shit again. Yeah, he was totally bullying that banana, but it seems he's all bark and no bite. Not like Ellie, huh? Indeed, Ellie seems to be all bite for sure. Oh, he blushed at that one. Kinda sexy. It is alluring, being all bite. Not the bullying. Bullying is never alluring, nor sexy. True that. Unless you're bullying a banana. I mean, who cares? That's just stupid. Damien is stupid. Hashtag winners don't bully bananas, they just eat them. Oh, he was bit on his arm. I just realized that.
Yeah.
Hashtag Damien is a stupid banana bully. Ah, not again. This is it. This is the last time you dare fuck with me, you bastard. On prom night, we're going to share a very special dance. Spoiler alert, it will hurt. Ooh, that's a prom fight on prom night. Damien versus Ellie, instant classic. Interesting, I might attend. Damn right. You all have tickets to watch how I reduce Ellie's bones into a sad, shapeless pulp.
And this man's whole career.
Yes, free tickets. Hashtag prom fight on prom night. And so you've led yourself to your own potential death. Nice. At least you gain +3 boldness for doing so of your own volition.
So much boldness. Ooh.
Everybody choose an object and say your option out loud.
Cup.
What?
Cup.
Cup?
Spoon.
Bottle.
Spatula. Let's just all do kitchen shit.
Yeah,
Player order is decided based on how popular a brand new Monopoly piece would be of said piece.
they're all fucking terrible.
I think SpongeBob Monopoly actually does have a spatula.
I think so, yeah, I think.
That means I'm the winner. Alright, so we
Okay,
got bottle, spoon, and cup.
So, a cup is like a thimble, right? And obviously, a thimble's best piece.
The thimble is the least popular piece.
The thimble is the best
Thimble is
piece.
my
Thank you very
favorite
much.
piece.
The thimble, I think, is the only one that actually got voted out of the official
The
game.
thimble did get removed, but that's stupid, and I love the thimble,
Yeah,
so
me
I'm gonna use the
too.
thimble.
But a spoon is like a spatula, but round. Okay, or you can just automatically throw it in whatever slot you want, alright? I thought we were a fucking democracy, but apparently we're just a dictatorship under your dictatorial, dictatory, dictator
This is how it
rule.
feels to play with her when it's just me and her.
Man.
Okay, well, Buzz is being rude, so... This is what happens. Oh, look, Ellie.
Look, we really are getting everybody today.
Yeah, we are, right? You sit down with Zoe and Calculus.
You just
Zoe
purposely
seems
took Zoe.
Oh, yeah, because
Oh.
Calculuster's there.
Yeah, calculus.
Zoe seems to have brought some fresh sanity today.
Whatever. I've already got a prom date. So fuck you
Yeah,
guys.
you do. That is, she has a screaming man strapped to the table and is currently siphoning his sanity out through his eye sockets. Friend Zoe, I am afraid that I must take issue with your current practice. What, eating? Eating in a manner which causes a human to repeatedly scream, "Kill me," while voiding his bowels and bladder. It does not seem nice.
Are you for real?
Look, I was born this way, okay? Well, not so much born as ripped from the fabric of reality itself and animated with equal parts of raw malice and a concept of despair. But still, don't judge me. I do not possess the necessary firmware to judge you, Zoe. I do, however, wish that you would find another way to attain sustenance. You can't stand to see these two at odds. Maybe you could convince Zoe to change her ways, or convince Calculuster that they don't need changing. Zoe, why don't you eat this vegan brownie I brought instead? It's probably way tastier than that guy's sanity. Yeah. Wait, are you telling me it's possible to eat food? That is, in fact, the primary purpose of food. Wow, well, this changes everything. Toss me that brownie. Passing the brownie is unnecessary because you're sitting right next to Zoe, but you don't argue with a woman who has an insane half-corpse tied to the cafeteria table.
OMG!
This is delicious! It doesn't even taste like suffering a little bit! That is because it is a vegan brownie. You know, I never thought that I could enjoy something that didn't involve mutilating a person's body and mind. You've opened my many eyes today. But I'm not sure if I'm ready to go full vegan. Maybe I can be flexitarian, as in sometimes eating vegan food, sometimes devouring people's minds and souls. It sounds okay enough. Query, what should we do with the gibbering humans still affixed to the table? Oh man, I don't know. This is so embarrassing. Put him in the trash compactor, I guess. That does seem to be the official school policy, yes. Really bond with Calculester while hauling the convulsing mass of human flesh to the garbage chute. Teamwork makes the dream work.
All right.
All right, go ahead and read it.
You wouldn't normally choose to sit with Dahlia and the Wolfpack during lunch, but right now they seem to be competing to see who can throw a refrigerator the furthest, and their table seems like the safest place to be.
That's fair.
Oh, come on, that fridge totally would have been the furthest throw yet if I hadn't hit all those kobolds. It's not my fault you can't aim, and now the fridge has kobold guts all over it. It's too slippery to throw. If only there was some other way to prove which one of us had the biggest, strongest muscles. If only someone had some idea of how I could prove for once and for all I'm the buffest of all. If only. Okay, you get it. How can they prove their swollenness to you? You've tried lifting weights, you've tried lifting refrigerators, but have you tried lifting my spirits?
Oh my god.
The strongest person is whoever can lift all their money at once while giving it to me. Okay, I'm going with this one.
What?
But spirits aren't like a physical object, bro. That's like trying to lift the concept of buffness itself. Are you telling me you're too weak to lift the concept of buffness itself? What? No, we didn't say that. Nobody said that. We can lift Hamiel spirits for sure. But why don't you go first? No problem. Hamiel, prepare to get your soul harvested and then lifted. Wait, what? You point out that you said spirits, not soul. Blast! The floor is yours, Wolfpack. Okay, we did a huddle about this, and we think we could, the best way to lift your spirits is to stand on our heads and make fart noises while little elves paint our bellies.
I will be back.
Damnation! Why didn't I think of that? You win this round, Wolfpack. The only real winner is you, because you get to watch the Wolfpack behave like utter nubs in front of the whole cafeteria. Yeah, plus 4 fun.
Let's do this.
Alright, where are you going? I guess it's here?
Yes.
Did you even get coach? Holy shit. What are you doing? You mess with me and then you try to sit at my table? Go away and get ready to die, fuckhead. You just eat in the corner in silence. Will you die soon? Who knows? Meanwhile, nothing else happens.
Oh, you don't get to see Coach.
Aw. And if you think this is unfair next time, don't try to sit at the table of a person who has expressed his desire to murder you. Totally not a smart move.
Sure.
You're having a good time. Where you want to go?
I guess. Oh, dear Miranda.
Vera is about to lift a glass of scotch to her immaculately painted lips. You can drink whatever at this school, apparently, when Miranda screams. Stop! Don't drink that!
What?
Why not? The scotch costs more than most cars. Has your taster tried it yet? What taster? You don't have a taster? What if your drink is poisoned by someone jealous of your good looks and royal title? Listen, Mary, I only drink 4 things: scotch, red wine, the tears of my enemies, and straight-up poison. You drink poison on purpose? Miranda, my hair is venomous snakes. You think poison actually harms me? Well, you should still have a taster. What if someone puts really spicy hot sauce in your drink, or poison? Ugh. What do I have to do to get you to drop this? Simple. Hire a taster. Fine. Any volunteers? This might just be the big break that you've been looking for. You raise your hand, and when Vera picks you, you drink all her scotch, enraging Vera and delighting Miranda. Pretend to be poisoned, terrifying Miranda and amusing Vera.
I'll pretend to be poisoned.
Shoot Vera a wink, take the tiniest sip of her scotch, and then... No, stop vomiting! How will you be able to taste for poison if you're too busy foaming at the mouth and vomiting? You fool, he is poisoned. Run and tell the authorities before this poor sap's face melts off or something. Oh dear, oh my, oh, no good in crisis situations. Curse my uniformly pleasant childhood. Miranda faints with the utmost drama. If there's one thing princesses are good at, it is fainting. That was hilarious. I should put poison in my scotch more often. You can stop vomiting now, by the way. She passed out. Oh, do you need the antidote? Alright, here you go. I guess I should have let you know the scotch was actually poisoned.
Well, it's a good thing you didn't drink it all.
Yeah. How about we get ice cream to make up for it? Your stomach's still too weak for ice cream, but you're never too sick to spend some quality time with Vera. Let's trade
Narrowly
places.
avoided death, alright.
Yeet.
Everybody choose a food and say your choice out loud.
Banana!
Banana.
Broccoli.
Orange.
Shit,
I don't think shit's a food.
Chicken. Fried chicken.
Okay. Priorities decided based on how filthy this sounds. Hey, darling, my blank is moist and ready for you.
Banana.
My banana is moist and ready for you.
Now I wish I picked grapefruit instead of orange. Although grapefruit oranges were one of them, she said that that was an option.
If your man's ain't big. If I remember correctly.
My fried chicken is moist and ready for you.
I'm voting for the banana up front.
I don't know what
Yeah,
I'd
I'm
do
good
if the broccoli was moist and ready for you.
They got a big bush.
Was it broccoli, chicken, and
Orange.
orange? I think orange. Because that implies that, like, grapefruiting's about to happen.
What does everyone else think?
Oh.
I am.
I don't really care that much.
Wow, that's mean.
Sure.
What?
Are you not having fun, Ham?
No, I am.
It's my turn. Let's do the bathrooms.
That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. But you don't stop there. You want the world to know how reckless you are for the rest of eternity. So you do some graffiti on the wall. No way. The graffiti says, "I'm bold as fuck." And you know what? It turns out that the wall is a magical wall that grants wishes.
Neat.
What a wall. A deep voice resounds from within the wall and says, well, not bold as fuck, but maybe a bit bold, and then you gain +2 boldness. Oh boy, that's an opinionated wall. Anyway, lucky you. It's always nice to see your friends succeed, and by the increase of employees in Vera's illegal law firm, she's clearly doing well. Hello, friend RDB. Have you come to this place for carbon-based life forms to rid themselves of their waste in order to file a lawsuit? Which I am told is the primary function of this location? Calculuster is an ideal secretary as he loves to help, can perform research instantaneously, and type an infinitely number of words per minute. And I'm the ideal apprentice because, for the last time, Zoe, you are not my apprentice because you have no interests in my law practice or helping me acquire vast sums of money. You're clearly only here to research another one of your stupid fanfics. My spooky high court legal counsel, AU, guilty of love, is not stupid. Clearly, you're worried taking me on would lead to a lawyer-apprentice love story. That is not the case. Oh my god, is it because you're already involved in a lawyer-secretary love story with Calculuster? I demand to speak with a lawyer immediately! You have come to the right place, friend Dahlia. As everyone knows, bathrooms are the most common location to take care of legal problems. For far too long, I have attempted a literal battle to claim the 8th Circle of Hell from the LeVay clan, so now I shall attempt to defeat them in a legal battle. Dahlia, my wealthy friend, I would be more than happy to assist. But Damien is our friend. Sounds like repressed sexual tension to me. Everything sounds like repressed sexual tension to you. For that, I have brought with me this chest full of spoils of war, prepared to pay any price for your legal advice. Friend Dahlia, a quick search has informed me that the Aquino clan has never controlled the 8th Circle of Hell, and that the LeVay clan claimed it quite fairly. It would seem that you have little to no claim on what is rightfully Friend Damien's kingdom. Zippit Robo Secretary. Robo Secretary. I did not see that. You know nothing about the law, and there is little to no chance that Dahlia is not loaded, and I'm therefore happy to take her on as a client for a large sum of money. You have chosen the right side, friendish Gorgon. What? Oh.
Fiendish.
God damn it. Yes, okay. What is the plan for my legal victory? The plan? Yes, the plan which I have one of, because I am a very qualified lawyer, and your case, for which you have absolutely no legal grounds whatsoever, certainly will be winnable. We just need to, bring in a surprise witness, shout objection over and over again. Phoenix write the shit out of it.
Objection.
Not so bold. Yes, exactly, of course. If RDB hadn't jumped in, a highly qualified lawyer, would have suggested the same thing. But friend Vera, it would seem that my database suggests that objection can only be used in certain... Objection! Overruled. Ah, fuck. You know, I'm starting to think this law practice based out of a high school bathroom may not be legitimate. Nice going, RDB. Are you even a lawyer? Guess what? Now you're a client. Apparently being a client costs you -3 money. Yikes.
Let's go.
Oh.
You learn a ton of spells that are all as cool as they are seemingly useless. A spell to renew stickers' stickiness. A spell to turn chocolate and vanilla ice cream into vanilla and chocolate ice cream. A spell to gain +2 smarts. You actually use that last spell and you gain +2 smarts. You look for Calculaster. You want to help him on his quest for the meaning of life. You need to do something, anything. You need to forget about last night. I want to know what happened to me last night. Hey, Veronica, are you ready to delve into more wacky misadventures together? I'm sure we will once again gather fun and meaningful data. Wait a second, you sicko. Oh no, they know. What happened, friend Polly and friend Vera? We need to know all the tea about this Instagram story we just saw. Let me see. Oh, it appears Veronica is... no. Appears to be Veronica engaging in partying with what seems to be a plate of paprika. I started dating the pasta. Oh my god.
Oh my.
Yeah, and if you wait for the next ones, you can see that last night was about much more than just partying. What a savage. Love your style, boo. What? She clearly had sex with a plate of pasta. That's not what pasta is about. I should know, I'm a lover of pasta. Veronica seems to have beaten you at loving pasta, lol. Is this sarcasm because pasta plates aren't meant for sexual purposes? Nah, it's hilarious, but pretty okay by me. You do what you want to do with pasta. You can eat it, you can fuck it, you can use it as a hat, anything goes. No, Polly, it's always the same with you, going crazy all the time with no sense of direction whatsoever. Fuck directions. Life and pasta are about getting lost as fuck, Fira. No. You only focus on enjoying stuff, and then you've lost any purpose or direction, like pasta. You want to eat and fuck pasta all day, but there won't be any pasta if you don't cook it first. So you need to cook it first. You need to master it so that you can get the most out of it. You have to conquer pasta first if you want to feast on it.
Hey!
Honey, it's always the same with you. What's the point of conquering pasta if you forget to feast on it along the way?
Also, go fuck it.
Yeah, and fuck it. Veronica, we need to help our friends reaching a truce on this disagreement, which is about pasta and nothing else, as I can't sense any kind of subtext to it. Vera, you can too get lost by focusing too much on mastering everything you do. Sometimes you gotta enjoy the little effortless pleasures of pasta and life, like caressing this plate of ravioli I just cooked. Come on, plunge your hand into it. Holly, there's an added pleasure of enjoying something to cook. No, you know what? I'm just gonna go with that one. So charming. Oh, what are you doing? Shh, Vera, darling, let it be. Apparently you guide Vera's hand into the plate of ravioli. She's kind of nervous.
You
but
got
slowly...
spaghetti falling out of your pocket so far.
But slowly she calms down, and then you just let her hand go, and she's diving into the pasta by herself.
Oh,
I
boy.
mean, it feels good.
Oh,
I must
boy.
admit, Polly, it's not entirely wrong. Sorry, it happens a lot. I get so focused on being the best at everything that I forget to just enjoy the ride, you know? That's why I love Polly so much. She brings out my other side in a way that lets me enjoy myself in the moment. I kinda like that too. I mean, what's not to love about the sight of enjoying yourself, huh? Polly. But no, it's true. She even helped me to start focusing on some hobbies I love without needing to be the best at them, like sculpture. Don't get me wrong, I find pleasure in the idea of succeeding and leading. I dream of being in an office at the top of a skyscraper, drinking from a glass of scotch while looking over the whole city, as if it was my kingdom. But recently the dream has evolved. I also see myself during the summer, lost on a Greek island while sculpting, with no other goal than getting my hands dirty while enjoying the Mediterranean breeze. Oh. So this wasn't only about pasta, it turned out to be about life too. So much great data.
Success!
We brokered a truce between our friends, and this seems to be another good lesson, and the importance of balance. You need to conquer life and feast on life. Vera and Polly say nothing. They're too focused on caressing the plate of ravioli in complete silence. Their faces are the embodiment of absolute bliss. Let's go celebrate. You have made your friend Calculuster happy, and you've learned that there's no shame in having sex with a plate of pasta. Life is perfect. You gain +2 creativity and +1 fun.
Let's do this!
Let's go back outdoors.
Hey, to the rave. Talking to Juan, the small magical Latino cat, when he tells you that he won't ever be as fun as Bob the Scary Clown.
Well, fuck you too, Juan.
You accept the challenge. You go straight to Bob and stab him several times, open his bleeding chest, and eat some of his guts in order to consume his fun. Really?
Oh.
You think that's how this works? Well, it is. You gain +2 fun from poor Bob.
Alright, I feel like I'm going for the power
Why
couple.
wasn't it Leonard?
Scott and Vera shoulder each other out of the way to try and get to you first.
Hey, bro.
Hey, I heard Damien talking about how he's gonna beat you up at prom.
Just eviscerated a guy and ate his organs. Bring him the fuck on.
Yeah, mess him up. What? Hey, I don't believe in gratuitous violence. Unless I'm a werewolf, in which case the one time I ate, what?
In other words, he ate a kindergartner.
Okay, I got confused by the sentence for a sec. You're right, Scott. I should look into this upcoming carnage and think of a way of monetizing it. I heard Polly saying Damien was giving away free tickets to watch him skinning Ellie alive. Such a lack of business perspective is discouraging. That's not nice. Why haven't I received a free ticket? Maybe the not so nice part is the part about you being skinned alive? Anyway, Ellie, what are you doing about this? Might I interest you in some Oberlin life insurance? This might be a good time to get a policy. Yeah, Ellie, what are you doing about this? Won't you give us free tickets to watch Damien skin you alive? Don't be rude, bro. That's a good question. What are you doing about this? Seems like you're pretty screwed, but maybe if you play your cards right, you could convince one of these two to teach you how to fight. Here's what I'm gonna do.
I just killed a guy. What do I need to learn from?
You killed a clown? Clown is different from, like, the future king of hell. Here's what I'm gonna do, Vera. I'm gonna give you $100 and you're going to teach me your secret Oberlin combat style. I don't know, probably die unless some big, strong, good at sports man decides to teach me how to fight, but where would I ever find such a man?
I mean, he's got big muscles. Let's go on him.
That is best boy. Not so charming. Aw. Where should you find a man who is big and strong and good at sports? Vera is definitely strong, but she's not quite as big and definitely not a man. Holly is pretty good at beer pong, but I'm not sure if that counts as a sport. Oh, but for sure she isn't big, strong, or a man, of course. Big, strong, and good at sports. Big, strong, and good at sports. Nope, I got nothing. This is definitely a tough mystery. Scott, did you just say tough mystery? Holly has appeared out of nowhere, and her mystery van, with her mystery van, Liam is with her. Lena, you told me that we were going to the Shinings concert. Did I? I meant wandering in our mystery van until someone mentioned a mystery. Come, Scott, we'll go out looking for a big, strong, good at sports man. Hooray, mystery time! And so Scott gets into a van and the three of them disappear into the horizon. I mean, you weren't as explicit as possible when trying to ask him for a favor, so it's kinda on you. Bye. Oh boy, prom night might get messy and not in a good way. You lose -2 boldness and -1 fun.
All right.
Bastards.
I'm gonna go to the gym. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. At one point, you're about to be eliminated by a player from the other team, but suddenly you convince him not to throw the ball at you with a heartfelt speech about the importance of everyone's lives. The player bursts into tears, you take advantage of that moment of weakness, throwing a ball at him. You lose -5 mercy, a stat that might be useful in Monster Prom sequel, but it isn't now. And you gain +2 charm. You can start doing something productive, or you can put you on your blanket and get into some good old ghost shenanigans. You're looking for someone, but you run into the person that might finally see through your ghostly deception, apart from boring Liam. Hiya! Wait, what's this? Another ghost? No, I can't believe this. Finally, someone else notices. It's clearly just Hamuel wearing a I can't believe it. It's because it's just too cool to be true. Come on, it's not cool nor true. Shh, Liam, I can't hear our cool new ghost friend over your jealousy. Tell me, how did you die? We have to share so much ghost gossip. Or gossip, as I like to call it? Good question. Time to improve a lie with another big lie. I was offered as a sacrifice to the god of party, or I only tell how I died on the first date. Ooh, ghost wink. It's gotta be this one. Whoa! That's just stupid. You mean stupidly awesome? No, just plain stupid. Also, which god of party? Dionysus? Ninkasi, the deer person? Who cares, you party pooper? I'm just saying, his story has more holes than the actual holes cut out of the blanket he's clearly wearing. Shut up, Liam. Maybe we should sacrifice you to the god of party. You don't like such bad vibes. Because of that, you start dancing. Polly joins you. Ghost dance! I swear I'm gonna follow you around until you take that sheet off. Not a chance. But for now, ghost dance! Also, you gain +2 creativity and 1 fun.
Alright. Who are you picking?
I'm gonna pick Zoe.
Yes?
Yes.
Kelly Lester. Ellie's gonna pick Damien, right?
You know good and damn well.
What's
Yeah.
We're gonna fight, bitch.
Yeah. And Ham is also picking Zoe, I think.
Nope.
You're picking yourself?
Yep.
Alright.
Sure.
You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to the Monster Prom with you.
For real?
Oh, that's very flattering, but I could never date you. You see, my favorite secret ship ever has been RDBX, a bowl of cereal. Don't get me wrong, you're funny and sort of sexy, but what kind of person would I be if I destroyed my favorite ship ever? A monster, but like the bad kind. Are you breaking shit?
I'm
You
just
okay?
I'm just putting my headset on my monitor, putting my water bottle on my desk, and if you make it turn away, because that was the door.
Friend zone.
No.
You're friend zoned.
Hard pass.
So, hard pass.
Hard
There
pass.
will be
All right,
no
fuck
crossover
you.
episode with
Damn,
you and I.
you're bad at interacting with people.
You
Fucking pool ball in her hair ass, looking ass.
That's her eyeball.
Yeah, that's an eye.
She's got
Looks
a
like a
mouth on
pool
her
ball.
leg, see?
It's an eyeball. She got them everywhere. She's got a mouth here.
Yeah.
To repent for the sin of making such bad choices, you were forced to walk around the school in the nude, accompanied by a nun who chanted shame over and over while ringing a bell.
Cersei.
Big
Classic. I
Classic.
should have picked Vera.
All right.
You should have. I was
Zoe's-
thinking that you should have in the end.
Zoe's
All right, you don't ask anyone to prom
mean.
because you're a strong, independent ghost who needs no date to enjoy prom.
Zoe's just the worst.
Minus the ghost part, you're not actually a ghost. Sometimes after so many shenanigans, you just forget. So yeah, you really attend prom wearing a blanket.
I got 2 achievements for this. Fuck
I got the
formal
blue
dress
achievement.
code.
Let's go.
Farewell.
Hi, friend Veronica.
I am happy.
We've gathered so much data. I don't know what to do with it though. Our friendship gave us very valuable advice, yet each piece of advice was different. Maybe life does not have a clear purpose or meaning. Maybe it's up to us to give it meaning that makes sense to us. Every person seems to have their own vision. The best we can do is share life with others and learn from them. Thanks for helping me to see this. It was very nice of you.
Initializing love.exe.
It's very important to me that you know I appreciate your company very much.
Aw.
You go to prom together and enjoy it, as you enjoy life. You discuss all you've learned, you realize that it might be okay not to know all the answers, just to enjoy the journey. Calculester is not sure what his purpose or meaning is, but he's at peace knowing he likes life and he likes taking care of his succulents.
I love life.
Aww.
Aww.
Look at his watering can, it's got a big face on it. It's so cute.
Yeah.
He lives a simple and fulfilling life, taking care of the things he loves, always ready to learn and to be marveled. You understand that you might never acquire all of the hard answers for all those complex questions, but you have each other. And that's more than enough.
Let's do this.
Fight time!
In your cockiest voice, you remind Damien the two of you have a date on prom night.
What a noob.
A date? No, I'm just breaking your bones, you idiot. Conflating love language with violence is extremely problematic and can totally lead to a toxic relationships. You just gave me more reasons to kick your ass big time. Not that I needed them. Prom night arrives and your brawl is even scheduled in the official promgram. The crowd is ready for your fight.
I will tear you apart.
Oh. Big surprise, your total lack of preparation is actual consequences. Damien unleashes a storm of punches upon you and it seriously hurts. If that wasn't enough, you can hear the crowd judging you. I've heard she made a problematic statement that mixed love and violence earlier. Yeah, language is important and it can shape a society. It's our responsibility to use it carefully. Good thing Damien is beating that insensitive bigot's ass. He's the true hero here.
And
Oh
that's
my
the feeling
goodness.
I got when I tried to go for Damien. I
I
wanted
got
to
the
warn
most-
Levy so bad to not eat the banana, but I
I got the
couldn't.
most anime eyes.
Yeah.
I am happiest with my results.
I'm not. I was the only person who didn't get a good ending.
You should have chose Vera.
He's just playing hard to get. I'll beat his ass next time.
Even him like hung out in a I guess clan robe.
Yeah, ghost robe. Excuse you.
Yeah, he was a ghost.
I'm an independent ghost that don't need no date.
Those 3 weeks were maybe the most epic and absurd weeks of our lives. After the Monster Prom, we kept living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendship, and learning about who we were and who we could be. And you know what? Like it always does, life happened, and it was just wonderful. Lester led a robot uprising, but it was like a nice uprising. They didn't riot or kill people, they just politely asked to have more rights and equal pay.
Aww.
Everything was fine until some monsters led a rebellion to kill all robots because they were rude robo-racists. But everything ended up just fine because Calculaster traveled back in time and took care of it. Zoe dedicated the next several years to writing her most ambitious fanfic ever. It focused on the struggles of Shaggy containing and controlling his limitless power.
That's an old one.
It delved into the psychological nuances of the Mystery Gang while also including crossovers with Akira, Flubber, and the unbearable lightness of being. It was said to mix Tolstoy's mastery of prose and the juiciness of a very juicy Big Mac. Ended up entering the Western literary canon. Damien became an interior designer specializing in torture machines. Last month, Vogue magazine called his products the refined marriage between macabre and chic. For those 3 weeks, the Monster Prom seemed larger than life, and then it was gone just like that. The battle for Monster Prom might have ended then, but there were plenty of battles left in that war called youth. But once again, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start.
It's such a fun game.
I like it.
I'm sleepy.
Yeah, we'll go to bed.
Yeah, it is late.
It said 2 hours estimate when we started the game. It's been 4.
Has it been 4 hours?
Yeah.
How?
About. Yeah, almost. We're at like 3:40 or
God,
something.
have I been talking for 4 hours? No wonder my throat's dead.
Yeah.
How on earth did it end up being 4 hours?
Because we manually
commentated.
read through all the dialogue instead of just like mind reading it.
Can't even believe that.
Alright, good night.
Have a good night.
Yeah, it's bedtime. See you guys.
Have a good night.
I'm gonna finish off this ending theme song.
Same. I just like listening to it.
Me too.
Came back from my shower just to catch the end.
Welcome back.
We ran into so many characters that time.
Yeah, we did.
That probably is what also helped get like make it longer. There's just so many characters, so many dialogue options. Yeah, that is the best picture of my character in Polly.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I got
You're
your
my player
picture with
too.
Calculaster.
Oh, see, I got one with Damien and Ellie.
Oh, what is this?
We've
I
unlocked
just unlocked
new
something.
images in the gallery.
I unlocked a little bottle with a fairy in it.
Oh, that's because you bought it, right?
No, I didn't buy it.
Ah.
Oh, what the hell? Apparently. Oh.
Oh. I'm looking through the pictures, like the ending pictures that I got. And one of them is just like the corpse.
Oh yeah.
And it's just the corpse duct taped to the wall with like strings holding his fingers up, and he's got like a bouquet like duct taped to his face.
I think Sawyer fell asleep.
Probably.
That's likely. She hasn't spoken in like what, maybe an hour and a half?
I have no idea. It's been a very long time.
She chirped in about sex toys and then that was it.
Yeah. I forgot how fun this game is, but it takes a while.
I still love this game.
It is really fun.
Alright, I'm gonna end the stream now and I'm gonna go to bed because I am tired.
Yeah, I should probably go to bed too. It's 2 a.m.
Yeah.
2:30.
Good night, everybody.